faking. Spooky content. One you're taking. Planning for another year. Planks all ready. Gang's all here. Crow the chat again and again. Grab the lotion in the basement. Hoist the colors. Raise the ground. Sail the ocean. Horizon bound. Wiz and Phil put on a show. Daddy chill. Mike, oh, Dadson's here, but fears the worst. Cause Caroline is always first. Kept in line by Candy and Boo. Sky and Steph lurk somewhere too. Alyssa always up to the task. Just don't be wearing a Jesus mask. Planning for another year. Planks all ready. Gang's all here. Crow the chat again and again. Grab the lotion in the basement. Hoist the colors. Raise the ground. Sail the ocean. Horizon bound. Banana hammocks littering the deck. There's a rum gone emergency whenever we see Jeff. Has Dawson seen Star Wars yet? No need to even guess. Watching Star Wars can be fun, so run, Dawson, run. There's alarm. We're in a jar. Hot chocolate is right, so long as it's not white. Hooters ready. Drop bears too. Sleepy demon standing by. Snooze, boo, and you're dancing high. Oh yeah. 1-year-old, so now get ready. There she blows, let's take it steady. Snacks on hand and coffee hot. Thank you guys, this means a lot. Planning for another year. Planks all ready. Gang's all here. Crow the chat again and again. Grab the lotion in the basement. Hoist the colors. Raise the ground. L will always rock it with cold pizza and hot chocolate. Raven flies in from her gaming time. Horror Queen here, it's so sublime. Grab the lotion in the basement. Hoist the colors, raise the ground. Sail the ocean, horizon bound. Chat's taken.
Forgot to add myself. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I have sent a couple of links out. Philip's been a pain and working tonight. Stupid real life getting in the way. Hang on. Let me find something to stop making it so silent. Okay, gotta be need a bit more silent than that. There we go. Right. Oh shoot, speak of the devil, first comment I see. Shall we just remind people Clayman is unaware of it.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow.
Where's the comments? Right, let's see who's here. I've not been awake, guys, so give me a minute. How much have you got been chatting? Crow the chat already. Hang on. Right. Caroline, first again. Caroline's nearly always first. 99.9% of the time. Datsun did win the other day. Those are from this morning. Actually, let's get the evening comments. What time is that? Start from 12:55. Okay, so Kiwi. Get your white chocolate to yourself. You know the rules. Yeah, what any of that coming this way? Go Serena hosting. Wisdom. I read recently that white chocolate makes you rude and insensitive. You might need a therapist and a doctor to help you fix what is truly wrong with you. Always, I love you. Have sent a link. Sent another one off. How long that'll take to get hit, I don't know. Intervention time. Oh no. Oh, Kiwi. Wisdom's been going on at it, hasn't it? I bet every actor who played a possessed person who had to throw up in a scene was given white chocolate to induce vomiting. I'm over my stomach bug now. I'm impervious to white chocolate horror stories, she says. Oh. Right. Let's get away from all of that. Betty Hanks. Hello, sweetness. Wisdom and Kiwi. Cynthia, hello. Following Sir Crow's advice in eating the vegetable. Which crow? Yeah, I'm a little bit sus on that one. It has been eaten more recently, but just cauliflower is white if you need something white to eat. Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. Yeah. Although he has been a little healthier eating recently. With the word weird, are we referring to uncanny supernatural? You never know. It was actually because I couldn't think of a title. Same first letter as Wednesday. But yeah, it may very well end up being some supernatural speak tonight. How are you today, beautiful? Apart from still having this stupid flow. Oh, so bored with not being 100%. But I'm alright. I actually feel better than I did. Just woken up though, so. Actually, Phil's in the chat. I'm impressed I'm awake without you having to message me or call me. You wake! That's what I usually get on the late night ones. A text saying, you awake? Wisdom being all. Crow needs something healthy to continue to get better. Hope everyone's being supportive. Hang on. 2 plies in the house. The lovely Jamie. I was hoping you would have come back from. Yeah, I didn't. I slept through it. You'd just been thrown off when I woke up this morning. Crow is awesome. He's alright. Yeah. He's okay. Jimmy, hello. Caroline? Hello. Hang on. Just Jane. Waved back to Just Jane. Trouble's here. Where, Pomp? You tell me where there's trouble. You can't have that. I'm hoping I haven't missed anybody, but said hello to Ghost Wiener. Hello, Ghost Wiener. But not encouraging the white chocolate talk. God. Yes, crow the chat. Candy, hello. Yeah, Philip's well, Philip's in the chat, which usually means it's at work. Hang on, anybody I'm missing? Just let me check. Oh, there's Phil. Yeah, he's at work. So, but still here. 2 places at once. Spooky. Bob says, hi, it's silly o'clock, Sarah. I know. 20 to 2 in the morning. Did manage to get some sleep before this one, so fingers crossed. Good morning. Hi, it's 3 o'clock. If Pop says hello to me 3 times now, I miss him. Says here, well, that's I'm here. Oh, Noah, how are you doing, darling? I'm okay. I'm just gonna start saying I'm okay because I'm sure people are sick of hearing me whinge. So I'm okay. I just need to wake up properly. I have coffee though. I have coffee. Jimmy says, stop following me, Noah. I don't know. Noah's everywhere. It's a bit like Phil at work, online. Sorry, crow chat. Run. Why don't you? Save yourself. Test recently. Love your booty. Love your booty too, Jamie. Thank you so much for the $20. Really appreciate it. Oh, voice is getting a bit crackly, but just gonna make me sound husky. So you've missed nobody. That makes a change. That's actually quite impressive. Foxfire in the house. Hey, sweetness, how are you doing? I'm keeping an eye on the basement. Hold on. Let's give Mike his proper welcome. Can't find it. Can never find it. There it is.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Mike, oh. Let me know if that music's too loud, guys. I'm wearing headphones now, and I'm actually not using the music at all. So let me know if I need to turn it down. Laura Wilson, hi. Oh, sorry, I'm late. I had to clean up after the teen hook. Oh no. Oh, rather you than me. I can't do sick. I really can't. I hate being sick myself, and I can't be around other people who are sick. I can handle most things, but not that. Yeah, gag reflex. Oh my god, I said hi 3 times and you still miss me. I said hello to you. I said hello. Hello. There you go. 3 hellos back, really. So Spookfest says, well, I'm not arrested. Well, there's a positive start. You've been out filming. You've been out filming somewhere you shouldn't. Hang on. Crow the chat. Ghost Quest is only 17. Oh no. He's going to suffer for that if he's only 17. I remember that age. Yes, all right. It was a long time ago, but yes, I remember being at that age and being introduced to being drunk, and especially being used to being hungover. Music is perfect, thank you. What day is it? Oh, it's Wednesday, so it was sorry, I'm all over the place. It was Soul Spirit Crystals live tonight. So I was watching my wife's crystal thingies earlier. They are awesome. Go Serena coffee funding. You are a treasure. You're a treasure. Sarah needs a coffee funding right now. Still needs a coffee. It wake me up a bit better. So thank you so much. That's really appreciated. So let's see. You legend. Ghost Wiener is a legend. We overlooked the white chocolate talk. Hang on. Grow in the chat, grow in the chat. What happened to Tuppy Bash? No, I haven't seen Tuppy Bash for a while. In any of the chats. So was she having a rest? She's allowed to have a rest. No, it's been a month or two before Tuppy Bash has been in chat. Be on in a sec. Not a problem. Spoiler alert, Crow's joining. The Crow! Ryan, what you been doing? I was not supposed to be there after dark. No pass. Glad the cop was nice though. He's so intrepid. He's so intrepid. What a legend. Nothing stops him in his pursuit for the paranormal. So Crow's in the house. He will be shortly. Where's I've sent you a link if you want to join, sweetie. Just Chezzy, you diamond. You didn't have to do that. You are amazing. I had a pre-sleep. Hope your live went pre-live sleep tonight, but hope your live went. I think Chezzy was live tonight. So thank you so much. Sorry, I'm losing track of what the discussions are. It's because Crow's in the chat. Oh no! You know, you've just cheated it for me, Jamie. That's what he said to me, Crow. Love you, booty. Says it to everybody. Just says it to everybody. That southern charm. Just throwing it everywhere. Is Alyssa in? Am I missing Alyssa? Oh, there she is. Hello, Alyssa, sweetie. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Crow the chat, crow the chat. Crowing the chat when Crow is in the chat. Awesome is that? Hey, Jimmy Jim. I'm sure Tuppy Bash is fine. Really. Hang on. Chat just skipped on me. Normal drivel here, Sarah. Yeah. Sure. No pressure, Wiz. You can just stay in the chat. You abandoned me. Do you know I'm so dim sometimes? Yes, I do. I do now, you've told me. brain's just not working. Not working. Brain not working properly. Bill says that charming quilted southern. Hang on. Oh, I think I was. Then it jumped. Chat is bouncing. Chat is bouncing around. Goodness me. Goodness me. Crow in the chat. I think that's me at the bottom. So I'm going to count that as being at the bottom.
Crow in the chat. I love it.
Death at the bottom of the chat. So how is everybody tonight, this evening, this morning? Trying to out it would be nice. It's been morning and I was, won't it? Try not to cough over everybody. So 10 to 2 in the morning here. Middle of the night. Jamie, bro, you're obsessed with booty. What can I say? What can I say? Booty is also a pirate term. Wisdom providing the education in the chat tonight. Lunchtime in Oz. Just Jane also in Oz. Nearly lunchtime for me. I'm assuming that's in Oz. Let's start talking food already. 2 wants to know what Pom wipes have asked for. I have a bidet. Bidet. However you spell it. That's the closest. Do you know how you spell bidet? I knew what you meant. Sheila. Says, how do you handsome gents 1 and 2 and neither of them are here? Phil's at work. And Wisdom's in the chat. So, Miss Jodie music coming in. Hey Jodie. Wonderful. See you. Everybody's getting the hellos out of the way. Just going to let you all. So you sound like you should be in bed. I'm sitting on the end of it. I'm all right actually. I'm just a bit croaky. This cough and cold is just making me a bit husky voiced. So, no, I've had some sleep. Had some sleep this afternoon. Sorry, this evening. Howdy, my lovely. Oh, they say first. See, says hello to the guys first, and even though they're not here. And howdy, my lovely Sarah. She remembered me eventually. Nobody puts pomp in a corner. No, exactly, Jodie. Exactly. Oh, buckle up, guys.
Hey.
Hey. How are you?
What's going on? Pretty good. Not.
Oh, why not?
Oh, struggling artist,
Trying to put takeout on the table. Oh yeah, I know. I'm with you.
I always feel so deflated after premiere because I'm like, I go from like, this is great, and I'm like, this is the worst video I've ever put out in my life. So now I'm like,
really... you said you were doing it tomorrow.
I know. I don't know, dude. Yeah. I just thought, go ahead and get it over with. But anyway, how are you guys doing?
Well, that's good. I enjoyed it. So just you deciding it's not right, like I would do.
I think I put too much in. I think I put too much into it. Like it's too chaotic. You know, it's like when you go eat something, you don't want to put too many flavors in there. It's just it gets too much. I think I put too much pizza in the tacos or something. You know, like it's just I think I'm dealing with a little overboard.
Well, I liked it, so as I'd said, I like that that old produce coming into it. I can see why you think it was very fast paced, but I like that.
Yeah, it was a little too fast paced. But it's all good.
Right.
It's, you know, can't win them all. Caroline says, Anya Crow.
Now there's double trouble on screen. There's only one a crow on here. I'm lovely. Crow, you sexy bitch, Mike.
Oh, Mike
That
said
one to
that.
mince his word. Crow, Mike, oh.
Mike,
Mike, oh. Is Phil at work right now? Yes, he's still at work. He's not bloody Noah. Always wants to know where Phil is.
Oh, what's up, Noah? How's it going, dude?
I just tell him Phil doesn't love him anymore.
Yeah, I think like I like the comedy stuff. I always like make things funny, but I think people are ready for. I don't know. I think it's been done a lot. I think people are ready for more substance, possibly versus just all fucking farts and
Well, all I can say is what I thought because I just really liked it. So I suppose it depends what you're after. But I'm not saying that just because you're on screen. So I already told you that I liked the video. So no, I really liked it. The thing is, I kind of get what I do understand. Completely understand what you're saying about wearing bloody headphones. Just give me a sec. It's wearing headphones. I'm not used to hearing the music, and it sounds so loud in my ears. Because these headphones are really good. Loved your premiere, Crow. So that's Kiwi.
Thank you, Kiwi.
I'm not going to put Jimmy's on screen, but just
Jimmy,
if it is.
promise? You promise, Jimmy?
Don't tease Jimmy. There's a review from Jamie.
There we go. That's a glaring review right there. I like that. There we go. Now we're talking.
British
Sexy
royalty in the
Wexy.
chat. It's how we doing? I'm honoured. It was a good video, Crow.
Two-ply called me a negative Nancy. Yes, will tell you what I am. Oh shit.
What I was going to say was, I 100% get what you're saying about wanting more substance, but that particular investigation was so insane.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say? I mean, what do you say to that shit? I mean, that's kind of. I talked to Seg about this before too. Is that like at a certain point? As I was we've in the past, I told him that like I used to do a lot of voiceover videos. So how I started, right? Well, eventually, I kind of ran out of crap to say. I've made all the noises I could make. I did all the little things, and I got to a point where it's like I don't know what else to fucking say. I've said it all, and Seg, he's afraid he's going to hit that point eventually, but he hasn't yet, obviously. So, just trying to keep it fresh but it's hard because all these videos, it's the same shit every video. It's Spirit Box. It's it's the same things over and over again. So it's kind of hard to keep it fresh when it's copy and paste wherever you go. The lack of originality is painful. It really is.
That's the trouble, isn't it? Because it doesn't matter how. I mean, I noticed that in both looking at investigation. I'm talking about the dodgy investigation videos and the debunking videos. Sometimes it is like you say because they're doing rinse and repeat with REM pods and spirit boxes. like you say, where what how do you find something new to say?
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's extra detail, like Seg's one with what was it called? Steve.
Yeah, House of the Dead.
House of the Dead, and unless there's an extra element in there that you can actually get your teeth into, it is difficult.
True, and it's then with Sega as well. Like you try doing different things, and you do something different, and then nobody watches it. So it's like you're kind of pressured to do the big people, because it seems like you drop off and do the nobodies or people like you haven't heard of. They don't get the views, which I know it's not supposed to be all about the views, but it does suck working really hard on the video and nobody watching it because it's somebody they never heard of, But like sometimes you'll see you'll like tonight, that last video I did with Overnight, something surprised when that witch chick, when she did the little thing on the door, when she started drawing on the door like that, I lost my mind because I'd never seen that before. That was new. So there's sometimes you get little new things here and there.
Yeah, it's. I swear she was making it up as she went along. She had that hesitation in her voice that she was thinking on the spot. Does that make sense? Sometimes if somebody's trying to come up with, they know they've got to speak, but they haven't actually planned anything to say. Like now,
well, go ahead. Well, can I say when I'm watching Overnight, I really look at it. When I'm watching them, I'm literally in my mind thinking about them behind the scenes, because I know when those cameras go off, this is like when that camera goes on, I don't think any of it, not 1% of it, is real. As far as like what they're feeling, thinking, saying, I think it's all it's a business. They know what to say because they know what they're supposed to say in the paranormal. When they talk about, I have a weird feeling, those guys in particular, I don't believe in anything they say. I think it's all, because sometimes I've caught, I should have put it in there, I've caught them laughing, and they'll kind of cut it out real quick as well, because they can't keep a straight face sometimes.
Yeah.
They know it's bullshit. I really don't think they even believe in the paranormal.
Well, you've got to be. That was an extreme one, even for them, though, with that psychic or whatever she was in there. But I'm sure they've used that Goosebumps line before, or something similar, But like you say, it's not. Is it where he says what does he say? He says something like he hasn't got the chills, his goosebumps are warm or something.
Oh yeah. It's opposite of chills. It's
yeah.
See, that's why this stuff they say sounds so dumb, because it's all on the spot. That's so
making it up as they go along, but still at the same time, they all have it in their own way. I suppose it's a bit like having a style as an actor or a comedian or whatever. Some people have a sort of a style to it, and you can see it with Overnight. They have the same way that they do it all the time. Like I say, it's like a formula when they're performing or trying to perform. So it's not just about the REM pods and the spirit boxes. It's about their reactions and facial expressions, and and that's the other thing about sort of making it up on the spot, because you could see them trying to actually think of something to fucking say when she was going off on one about spirits and what was it? No, some demons are good and all that, and you could see them almost thinking, we don't know how to respond to this. Mind you, I suppose I'd probably sit there listening to her going, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait, Crowder live premiere today. Yeah, probably about an hour after he said, no, I'll do it to me. No, I'll do it tomorrow. But
we got a tea debate in the chat between, I think, Jimmy and Seg. Is it Yorkshire tea or is it Yorkshire tea?
Hey, Kathy Lee, Yorkshire. It's Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
It's Yorkshire.
Okay.
It's Yorkshire. I hit that point 43 video ago. Oh, Seggy Waggy, poor Seggy Waggy.
I don't know. I think Seg has a talent. I don't think he could ever shut up. I don't think he'd ever run out of anything to say. He's always, he's always full of material. So he's got the gift of gab, man. I don't really got what he's got. He can, especially if I show him something, he will throw his, I'll be, man, why did I fucking think about that, man? Like he comes up with it really quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Seg's process is when he's writing, when he's doing his videos. But even on, oh god, have I got to be nice about Seg? Can you leave the chat, please? But no, when you're even in chat, it's a snappy response, So some people can do that. So I think if you can naturally do that, then yeah, I don't think he'd run out of anything either. I don't know. I would actually also be interested to know, because I think there's a difference. I think there's a difference between you doing it and Seg doing it, and say, I'm trying to think of a debunker that's maybe Beardo, or if say I was doing it, sort of believed in the paranormal, different, because people have different levels of beliefs, and I don't know. I'm guessing, I don't know if Seg's still in the chat, but maybe being a skeptic gives you that snappier response in some ways. I mean, I'd be watching it thinking, oh guys, what are you doing? Can you please research properly? This needs to be done properly. That's my frustration, because although I believe in the paranormal, but I want it researched properly, I don't want something being claimed to be paranormal that isn't. But at the same time, if you're watching as a skeptic, I've heard Seg be sarky in chat, or on especially in chat, and sometimes like, you've got people here who do believe it, but because he's got that real skeptic attitude, and he's naturally sarcastic anyway, it probably comes out quicker from Seg. It's a bit like, oh come on, I don't believe that. You know what you're playing at.
And posh.
The posh bit, posh boy, and it's Yorkshire, not Yorkshire. And
people. I'm good. Sorry.
And all I want to say is, I know Wayne's in the chat, but there's other teas other than Yorkshire tea. Just saying. Oh, Seg, you legend, you. Ooh, pomp. You tease.
I saw all kinds of comments here. Great comments in the chat. Saw something anyway, but I was like, the part where she was doing the seance and stuff, all that stuff, and nothing happens. All that seance, all that talk, and nothing happens. And that's why that's what they have to say. My eye hurts, my ear got touched, whatever it is, they have to say that stuff because there's nothing happening. If Seg, let's just see Seg go there, because Seg was supposed to go there. I don't think he is now, but if Seg goes there, he'll sit there and absolutely nothing will happen as usual. Yeah. But those guys go there, and it's you see what you get. So,
that's the other thing though about things like sort of seances and things like, because at the minute I'm researching, the paranormal, the Victorian fakers they were big. There were a lot of people making money off doing fake seances and everything, and they really put on a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
drums and everything.
Oh, everything, sort of tapping and table tipping and all sorts. I mean, it was theatre. For the person sort of running the show, it was theatre. And that's one of the problems though, isn't it? You kind of see overnight, you especially see psychics, whatever she calls herself, in that sort of situation. And they're putting on the theatrical side, but there's nothing happening. So it's almost like a sort of letdown. Whereas back then, something would have happened and people would have gone, ooh, ah, but they, I don't know. I mean, you've been doing this a while. Have you noticed less things happening because maybe they've got watchful eyes of the debunkers on them? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They had to calm down to that first year or two after it started getting bigger, But also say there's less poltergeist activity for sure, but now because of debunkers, because string and all that good stuff. But I think apps really calmed a lot of that down too. When the apps started coming out and getting more mainstream with the paranormal community, They kind of replaced string actually, because now you don't have to throw stuff. You don't have to pull anything with string, which you still do, but not as much. Because now you can just go around with this stupid app and then talk to it like it's a ghost, and there you go. You don't have to throw anything anymore.
No. And some of the channels with the poltergeist activity type thing, Laney and Ben, for example, got so extreme. People have gone the other way, I think, and sometimes don't believe anything. You know, it's like, come on. So I don't know. I think people like the little digs and jokes you make on the fakers, being fakers, really conned us for so long. See, that's the other thing I liked about that video. It wasn't just about the debunking, it was about looking at the way they'd actually put it together, like you're talking about now, about when we're talking about theatre and, having certain ways that they respond. It's funny because my history of film analysis, I sometimes tend to... I've worked on films before, and sometimes you're more aware of... I don't know if, for example, Jamie and Jimmy and Seg, who've sort of been out there investigating as well, and you doing this for so long, you don't just see what's on screen. You kind of got in your mind's eye what's happening beyond that. Not just for the debunking, you're sort of aware that where the camera would be, so there'd be a cameraman there, etc.
Yeah.
So that in turn makes it feel set up in a weird sort of way. She was because that's the sort of thing I do sometimes pick up on. I can't remember what we were watching a week or two ago on your live, and I'm sort of there's some taps, and I'm sitting there going, I'm sure that's the cameraman because it's right next to the camera. And of course, you're not going to see it because the person holding it was very potentially the one doing the tapping.
Was that the Cody Satori?
No,
Okay.
you were doing it. Oh no, it wasn't. No, were you actually? I don't know if you were watching one of your old videos, but there was some tapping going on screen. It was whatever we were watching on your live stream. But yeah, you see that a lot. You hear, I can hear tapping, and you hear tapping, and you think, well, and they'll point to somewhere the other side of the room, and you think, well, that wasn't on the other side of the room. That was right next to the camera. It can't have been. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, a lot of times too, especially back in the day, they used to do. They still do it sometimes. The camera will actually move when the sound happens. You could tell the cameraman was actually doing something at the time because you see it jerk right when the sound happens or something. Hey, Shape's in the house.
Shape, look at all this. Got all the peeps in today. Elton is 4'11". Is that true? Is that true,
He's pretty short, man.
Have you measured him? And to be a debunker, sweetie, you got to do it properly. Get a tape measure, go over and measure Elton. How's that Yorkshire? It's like that guy isn't Yorkshire. He's posh. He's come from Buckingham Palace. Yorkshire what? Hang on. How far behind am I?
You're further behind than Seg is.
Oh, that's harsh.
Mm.
That's harsh, Crow. Hang on. I'm gonna crow the chat a bit. But Seg goes on. Thank you, Wiz. You see, Wiz standing up for me. Goes on about a topic for a long time. That's how we get so far behind in chat. It's called waffling. It's called waffling. I'm a champion at that too.
Can I say real quick? I was reading Tupla's. The guy's even a bigger piece of Dingleberry. How do you go from faking to now spreading the gossip and debunking? Because it's hard. Because he's and his channel it does pretty good, but it's like it's hard from the source because it's like, dude, you were. I mean, he admits it now, but it's like he didn't admit it all the way to me, from what I remember. But it is hard because it's like, yeah, dude, but you're one of the biggest fakers, and now you're like stirring the pot, basically. So it's yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, I know I'm already, I only watch it sometimes because he's talking about. He'll bring up mythos. He'll bring up people in our community, so I want to watch to see what he says. But
Yeah.
I see he's trying to be objective. But damn, dude, you're not only fake. He called Beardo toxic or whatever it was. The face
Oh,
of
it was terrible.
toxicity. Yeah, see, that's what fakers do. Yeah, remember Joe from Ugu. If any old school people are in here, no Shape remembers Joe from Ugu. He finally came out eventually and said he was fake. He admitted it. With a smile, and we all said it for 2 or 3 years straight. He was fake, and he admits it. And it's like, okay, where's our apology then? Because when you're putting out videos saying that we were toxic, we were bullies, blah blah blah, and he admits he's fake, and it's just a big joke. So
I think that's how I found Beardo actually, because I found Mr. Grey. I used to watch Casper Site back in 2020. I was watching Casper Site, and I think that's how I found Mr. Grey. And then I actually found Beardo when all of that kicked off. I think that's how I found Beardo. But it's the dilemma though, isn't it? It's a bit like Yasko and the others who end up sort of saying, "Oh yeah, hands up, we were fake," and but so long and after so many years and all the trouble you've caused, it's a bit difficult. You start, apologies sometimes doesn't seem enough. But I watch if it's something relevant to what I'm looking at within our community, I will sometimes look at him, and as much as I don't want to.
Yeah.
And the problem is that this is my problem, and I know that there's going to be other people. I'm sure if Shape's still in here, he's going to say it. I'm sure I think Seg's gone, but if Seg would say everybody will say the same thing. Is they don't understand the community, and on the rare occasion I've watched him, I think, yeah, but you don't understand the bigger picture of what's going on here. You're grasping on this little piece of a video or this little piece of drama, but you're not covering what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's an outsider looking in. So it just doesn't feel. It feels like even less of it. It just feels like something thrown together. Well, these videos are thrown together, aren't they? But after, I mean, 2020. So that was, I mean, what did he do? He admitted to the fakery last year. So they'd gone over 4 years just pulling the wool over everybody's eyes and causing trouble.
And Shape said this when I first met back in this was 4 or 5 years ago. He said that somebody needs to make a paranormal news channel, objective though, and be hard hitting and be objective, and that would go a long way. And we never did really have. It never came along. And this is what he's trying to do. I think if he would have been somebody new, I'd be more. I was going to go, okay, you know what? He's got a pretty good channel, but it's hard because he's from what his history is.
That's the problem. Is because it's like, I mean, I do a little bit, but I'm biased, and I'm obviously biased because I'm part of the community, and I think that would be good. Somebody who did it properly, without that, not just a history, but a really bad history, you know.
Yeah.
You know, sort of 4+ years of faking and calling people bullies and this, that, and the other. I mean, you can't be objective when you've been part of all that. And go on, sorry.
I'm not trying to jump ahead of you on chat, but I saw Jimmy asking, "Do I enjoy making the videos, or does it feel like a chore?" Man, that's a good question because sometimes it does I'll be honest with you, that's like a chore sometimes. But it's like a love-hate thing because I do enjoy, like this last one. I'll sit there obsessed with it for a while and watch it over and over again and change and add things to it and stuff. But I was laughing my ass off making it. That's the thing. These are funny to me, you know. So a lot of times it's like I'm not trying to be selfish or whatever you call it, but I like making stuff that I think is funny. Because if I think it's funny, maybe somebody else will. But I was laughing my ass off on it. So I had fun making this video. I think editing's always a tedious ass chore. So that's probably the bad part. But yeah, I still love, making good little skits, and so I still enjoy it. But something's got to change. I think something's got to change for me anyway, as far as like how I make videos, where I'm going. I can't just keep doing the same. I have to start expanding out a little bit more and doing things that I wouldn't usually do, which is fine. That's great. But I think I've kind of hit a wall in a way.
Well, you've been doing this a long time now. What, 5 years?
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I've got the luxury of I've spent a year sort of. It's why I always say repeatedly on here when people ask on channels, do it organically and grow naturally. Then you can find your footing. It's taken me a year to find my footing as to how I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've tested out all sorts of things last year. I know what I'm doing now. I'm not saying that, but I also have this thing that if you think you're doing it the right way and you're just going to keep doing the same thing ad infinitum forever and ever, then are you really into it? I do think anybody creative should question themselves. If you've been doing it for that long, it's why I couldn't be a debunker apart from not having the skills. God, the thought of going through all that footage. I don't know how you do it without going mad.
Yeah, it's torture.
Yes,
that's part of torture.
Yeah, I mean, if you find a video, if you do sort of stumble on treasure and you find a video, think, yes, I'm going to react to this, but that must be like, what, 10% of what you're watching, if that?
Mm-hmm. And it's like a drug, though. You watch all this crap because you're hoping to find that one thing that somebody missed. Because there's so many debunks just sitting out there undiscovered. You just got to watch it all. And if you turn it off, say, "Oh, this one sucks," don't turn it off because that could be the one that has this crazy debunk that somebody missed. And I'm always, even if I'm on the phone or whatever, I always have something to play in the background in case, just trying to watch something in the background, like if it's Paranormal Nightmare or whoever, looking for something magical, to go, aha, that's it. That's like a drug right there. It's getting more rare now, but there's still so many out there to uncover.
So is it that fear of missing the one thing that, watching everything just to make sure you kept that little bit of gold nugget of something to react to? Yeah.
Yeah. You turn your head, because I've done this, you turn your head away and you're, this is getting boring. You get that part where like, this is getting boring. But you don't lose hope, because 30 seconds later, there's that huge debunk, man. It happens so many times.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I'm glad I ended up watching this because I was going to turn it off and I didn't, and look what happened. But you just never know where they're going to fuck up at. I'm not like technically skilled. I don't know, like a lot of these guys, like fucking Parpo can tell you what lens they're using, and Mr. Gray can pull the software apart and all that stuff. I'm not skilled like that, so there's, it's just really more just finding cracks in what they're just showing you.
I don't think you can be skilled in everything, though. That's that, because you're not going to have. That's one of the things I like about the sort of when I'm looking at debunkers, people have different strengths. So like Seg with research, and Mr. Gray's very good at looking at the technical side of the filming process. Parple was very good at pulling out the editing, because the software, using the software, etc. But people have different skills. You can't be good at everything. So
shape on continuity, man.
Shape. I mean, continuity is one of my areas because of being a film analyst. And shape spots continuity errors that I wouldn't have seen if I'd have watched the video 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an eagle eye for that. He really has. But where I don't know whether it's because I suppose I'm nowhere near, but I do it a little bit the same. I don't know whether it's the musician in you, but you sometimes pick on sound that I can't remember whose it was. there was one you did last year where you picked up on something that was supposedly coming out of the spirit box, and you sort of sussed that it was the same voice as somebody in the team.
Oh,
Can't remember
yeah. I think
Do
it
you know
might
what
be
I
the one
mean?
I haven't released yet.
No.
Okay.
No, it was one you released. It was about a year ago. I can visualize it. I just can't remember which team it was. I don't even know if it was the last overnight video actually. But there was a spirit box going on, and there was about 4 or 5 people in the room, but you connected together that somebody had previously been talking. It was the exact same voice coming through the spirit box, whatever they were using. So those little sort of sound elements like that, I think you're really good at. And I don't know whether it's having a good ear anyway. But just grow the chat a little bit. Ganja Mama, hello. That's my yours on
Hey,
screen.
Ganja.
Good to see you. Yes, how's Nazareth? Nazareth doing well? I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the chat, guys. Go on.
One more. Wayne Dawson said, "How do you feel when you cut a channel with your pants down?" Can I think it just reminds me of the first time I caught back when I first started. My first big catch was that snowman. That was the coolest feeling ever because it was like my actual first legit debunk, and I couldn't wait to show shape, you know. And it was such a looking back, it was such a simple debunk, but it was like a cool at the time. It was pretty big, but yeah, it was like 3 a.m, and when I realized I caught him, it was just like I'm like, oh my god, I had this like thing, and I'm fixing to show people, and I was so excited, man. It is a great feeling.
It's I can imagine. I mean, I've with me, it's been over time because when I was started watching in 2020, there was a couple of channels that I was very sus of, even though I was new to watching the paranormal on YouTube. But I'm trying to think. 2 of them. Well, one was Jimmy with Carmel Maine. I never trusted Carmel Maine, and it was actually for the same reasons with both of them. One was Mindseed, because the way they filmed it, that high contrast black and white. It's not that I knew that they were faking. It's not that I could point at something and say, yeah, that's definitely not legit. I just questioned the way they were filming it. That you can hide all sorts of shit in that high black and white contrast.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the skills to know why. I just didn't trust it. And obviously, sort of later on down the line, both channels have been debunked. But actually, Jimmy's just said something that I think is a good point. Is outsiders don't see the greater good, and that's the problem with. I don't know. When you were talking earlier about a sort of news channel, that greater good of why people are being debunked, because that's the problem, isn't it? Outsiders, debunkers. It's almost like your killjoys. Oh, how dare you spoil our entertainment, without actually considering why people are debunking in the first place. Because I know Shape said it. I know you said it. It said it to me. As to why you're doing it. You're looking at this stuff being faked, and you're thinking, why should they be getting away with this shit? So
coffee?
It's coffee. Yeah, sorry. Of course, it's coffee. It's 2:30 in the morning. Crow. Hang on. Crow in the chat. Oh, Jonathan. Hello. Hope you had a good birthday.
Who's Jonathan? Who's Jonathan?
Debunk the junk.
Oh, sorry. Debunk. How's it going with it?
Debunk the junk. So, hang on. If you enjoyed making it, then that's what matters. I want you to have a good time when you're making these videos.
You're really behind.
Shush you. There's a reason it's called Crow in the chat. It's because we're having a serious discussion.
Oh, Two Ply, man. Two Ply's got his debunking video coming out. I think what, tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, pretty soon. I think on Twins. So
Jamie in the chat. I thought that it might be a members. I don't know if I know he's released it as a members. I haven't watched it yet. But I don't know if it's officially out for. Yeah, Kathy Lee, I agree about that with Casper Sight. I'm a bit defensive of Casper Sight, even though I don't watch him anymore. He never pretended to be. Yeah. I do miss watching him. He just got a bit overactive. I do still watch him occasionally. I just don't watch him as much as I used to. But I do still like Ben, so I do tend to be a bit defensive for Ben. Because he was on about 14,000 subscribers when I started watching. We'd literally just started reacting to horror videos, to paranormal videos, and he never pretended to do anything other than just reacting to the horror of it. This jump scare factor. He never pretended to be a debunker, and sometimes he would pull them up on it. He would say if he thought something was sus. So I think he's had a bit of a hard time from people on that.
The only thing he did was he started talking negative about debunkers. Just like, okay, dude, you want to watch your fake crap? It's all good.
Yeah.
But I still watch his UFO stuff. I don't watch his paranormal stuff. Well, I might sometimes, but I like his UFO stuff.
Yeah,
I think I can actually see he really is into UFOs. But I don't. If you're not a debunker, I'm not going to call you out for reacting to stupid, scary shit. I mean, he's not, But
yeah.
Real quick,
But that's the problem, because when he first started, when I first started watching, he was on 14,000 subscribers. He'd only just started reacting to them, and he fell down that rabbit hole. He's done really well out of it. I think he's about 1 million subscribers now, but he's done really well out of it. But he fell down that rabbit hole of trying something out. It goes viral, and he kind of gets stuck with it.
Yep.
Yeah. But I also think, and this isn't a criticism of him, but it's one of the reasons I actually start watching. Because I get it, and I do think it's a valid point. But I do feel like he's a 9 to 5 channel, and that's fine. He's got a family, he wants to have his downtime. But. So I always got the impression, he tried a bit of Ghost and he tried a bit of that. He did some good podcasts, but it was like, no, he just wants to do the formula and he's done really well out of it. But you also don't know who he was listening to, because he was sort of talking to Mindseed and people like that. I'm not defending it. Yeah, so
he's seen with Paranormal Nightmare. He was talking to them for a while. It's like, oh, dude.
But yeah, if he's talking about UFOs and stuff, he's I won't say he's not genuinely interested in the paranormal, but I don't want to be unfair to him, but I do think he's genuinely more interested in other things. I mean, he's a gamer as well, so he's interested in his game and he's interested in UFOs. I think it's how. Come on.
Two Plus is coming out Friday. His new video is Friday.
New videos Friday. Ned sends love. Awesome, Jonathan. Phil, thank you for the contribution to chat. All I can hear now is 2 Ply saying wiener. Awesome. I'm already catching fly. I know, sweetie. Are they being horrid? I'm crowing the chat. I keep thinking I'm to the bottom of the chat, and then the bloody little thing next to the chat shoots right back up to the top. I know. Yeah, a lot of channels blaming debunkers for ruining paranormal, says Mike, all because debunkers have sought the truth.
It's funny because even on 100% debunks, they'll still come in and say, well, you know what? I don't care if they're fake. I just like watching them. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's just funny. Even there's some of them are just such fans. They don't want it. They don't care. They don't want to hear it. And you're still the asshole, Jimmy says something. I'll read that one out loud. Sorry.
No, always read Jimmy's comments first before you read them out loud.
You got screen Jimmy's.
2 Fly, I got a message today about my upcoming video, then got blocked and told I was toxic. They all, yeah. I don't know. Shadow Mice, hello.
Hey,
How are we
Shadow Mice.
doing? That's where the community can work together, Shadow. Well, that is what happens, you know. I know the debunkers will talk to each other if somebody's got a skill or they'll get something double checked. It's not always not all the things are debunked in a bubble.
Dude, yeah, because look, there's some that I sent to Beardo and Shape and Mr. Gray. I've said, hey man, I can't figure this shit out. There's one I never did figure out, and I think Kenny pretty much got it, but it still hasn't been 100% debunked. It's those damn K2s.
Mm.
Can you show me how it? Can you show me how it probably was done, but we still haven't seen the actual string? Which, to be fair, I think he's right. He's right. Probably was string, and the way everything, the way about it, the way it was set up, the way it was being moved. Yes, but I want to. You gotta find that stream, man. It's still bugging me. That's the one I'm like I won't let go of.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what somebody's child or the way you were looking at it, and it's frustrating because you can see it. You can even see the potential direction, but you can't actually see any string. And that's the problem, isn't it? If you can't sit there saying, "Look here," and pointing an arrow on it on the screen, say, "Oh, well, no, you don't know." So sharing skills. Hang on. Go in the chat. That one. Oh, no good.
So you might have to do a reset on your computer.
Am I
Yeah, I think it's starting to break up more and more. I'm not sure if a reset
Right.
might help or not.
I will give it a go. So I'll just do a quick reboot, okay?
Okay, cool. We'll be here. No rush.
Be nice to chat. Be nice to Crow chat.
Be gentle. I'll read some of the comments here. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Why am I starting at the bottom? Well, fuck it, who cares? No, maybe I'll start at the top. Let's go to the top. Well, first time doing this. Debunking. We need more researchers willing to flood the platform with countless hours of unedited footage to prove what an actual investigation is. That's true. But it's hard too because, man, a lot of people don't want to watch the raw footage. I mean, I don't blame it. It's really hard to watch. So just staring at one camera angle for 3 hours. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was actually people that were that hardcore into it. I mean, if I went on an investigation and I had all these different camera angles, I would sit there and do the work and look at every single one of them, listen to all the audio, and that's what a lot of these guys do. That's the unfortunate thing, isn't it? Like a lot of the professional teams or the real teams, they have like 5 cameras, all these different recorders. They go home and have to like sift through all this stuff, right? But your average faker YouTuber can go in there with their cell phone camera, some cat balls, and an app, and that's it. Just have one camera angle, the app playing cat balls, and they'll get 20 times more of the views without with way less work. And the real guys, they're at home spending all week looking at all the footage, listening to all the SD cards from the recording devices. And they spend all that time, they hit upload, and guess what? They get 200 views or 100 views. It's really unfortunate, man. It really, because it's been saturated. There's barely a market for real paranormal. A lot of real paranormal teams never get past a certain point, unfortunately. Hell, look at Ghost. What's the damn name? Not Ghost Encounters, but Ghost. It's not Ghost Quest. That's Jimmy. God damn it! What's the one with Steve and David Gear? It took them fucking 15 years to get where they're at. Anyway, let's see. Trust me, it's not easy editing different camera angles. Yeah, that's yeah, dude, it's gotta be overwhelming. Ghost Winter says, I might go to ghost hunt to the manor where Lady is White is haunting, just to see if she will touch my dowsing rod or enter my portal. You know, what's up with the Lady in White, man? It's god dang, it's so cliche, right? Like Shape used to say, where's the ghost wearing the fucking Reebok pumps, you know? Let's see. Wisdom, you made a debunky regret. I don't know. The one I haven't put out yet, I regret finding it because I don't want to deal with it, but that's the one I've been kind of like stalling on putting out, but it's my best debunk ever. And I'll be putting it out soon, and it's gonna be very stressful because the person is not fun to deal with, but it's my best debunk, man, hands down. And I think a lot of people are gonna be shocked. So I know I was shocked. Look, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I found this debunk, it's about after I've been looking at this thing for 2 weeks, right? Off and on, just looking. I even bought stuff to test out my own theories. And it was like, again, 2 or 3 in the morning, staring at a computer screen. And, you know, I found it. And I was like, when I found this, usually it's like, oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah. This time it was like my chest actually hurt. It hurt. And also I was fucking shocked. I was so fucking shocked and surprised that this person was doing this. Could not believe it. Couldn't believe it. And it was a weird, because you know why my heart did that? Because I knew this is going to be stressful. But I was also very shocked that people are doing it at this level. You know, room full of people and this person's full in the mall. And it was very, very like, fuck. I got to deal with this now. I've been stalling for a long time too because of it, because I have high anxiety, and I knew this is going to be a whole thing. But I am going to release it, and it's going to be what it is. But I'm telling you what, man, I was fucking floored that I found what I found. So there you go. So sometimes it's not fun, and it's not going to be fun when I release it either. It's not. It's just not. Oh shit. The Ghost Reader says, please don't read that out loud. I did. It's okay. I loved it. Oh man. Let's see. Jody says, Phil, I had a rite of passage recently. Got tons of shit in a group for liking Beardo. Woo! Hell yeah. That's so funny. Wow. Shadow Mice just lurking. Hey, no problem. I'm going way back up in the chat now. Let's see. Cynthia says, well, I'm hungry again. Going to raid my leftovers from dinner. Then more pie. Let's see. I went too far up. You know, Jimmy says, you know, it might be more lucrative to expose fake tits instead of fake ghost hunters. I think I hear Sarah.
Okay. That's why I was on mute for some reason.
Oh, there you go. Oh, shit. There you go.
There you go. See if that's any better. Trouble is, you can't hear yourself, so I can't hear me. I can't hear me breaking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask about the warm apple pie that Duply's talking about.
You never know, huh?
You never know. Dawson in the house. Hello, Dawson. Yeah, I mean, put questions in the chat for Crow. You've got him here. I mean, that's the other thing. If you're going to go into debunking, that I think some people aren't always ready for. You've got to realize you're going to bring a shitstorm down on you, especially with certain channels. You can't avoid it. So, good luck, Jamie. With I'm sure he can handle it.
Well, Jamie was in the Air Force, so I think he's ready for it. You know.
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, can I just ask Mike O said, how's the eggplant diet going? You know what? Real quick update on that. I found some wieners that are vegan hot dogs. They're vegan wieners. Does that count as a hot dog, guys? Because if so, I might cook some vegan hot dogs and try them on a live stream. See how it goes. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I still call veggie burgers burgers. I only eat them at Burger King. I don't eat them normally, but a good veggie burger when it's spicy, I quite like them. I still call them burgers. So yeah, still a hot dog.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. It is.
You're trying to convince yourself, aren't you? This is a hot dog.
I was gonna put mayonnaise on it and everything. Just go for it and see if it just how it tasted.
Yeah, because mayo makes them taste so much better.
So much better, right? Yep. Just like Mama used to make.
Oh, vegan wieners. Yeah, contradiction in terms, right, Jimmy?
Oh, shit. Real quick, T-Plus said you should see what I sent in chat the other day. It'll blow your mind. Oh, wow. Sounds like T-Plus finding stuff already.
Oh, yeah. It's video. Not the one that he's just released to members, but the one before. Some damn good research went into that. Genuinely, I'm not saying it's just because he's in the chat. He'd really done his homework. And the other thing was, he did the video on a group. I can't remember the name of the group, but they actually went to Stockton in the UK, which is actually in my area, further south, but it's part of my area. And I add a debunk to you. The said they travelled miles. I'm thinking, no, your accent, you're nearby. That's that's a local accent. But it was nice to see a different location. It's always nice to see locations nearer me done. Mythos does it as well, because also he's my area, and so he comes up into Northumberland sometimes.
Wish Mythos would come to my area.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a bit different. I think it's a bit of a different way, but there's people in the chat that are now going to start that you've said that.
Oh, Dawson's in the chat. Oh, Steph's. Hey, Steph.
Do you want to walk the plank, Dawson? Is that what you're after? Oh,
Make him walk the plank.
Dawson. I'm going to make him walk the plank. Except I can't find my plank. Oh, it's there. Worst planking of the night.
Vegan wieners. That's a good way of saying it.
Vegan. Hang on. Why have I got to achieve goals? Oh, I'm getting pressure, Mike. I've got enough on. I'm trying. Actually, in all seriousness, I just haven't looked into it yet. I actually want to. I eat fairly healthy. I like me. I've got a sweet tooth, but I do eat fairly healthy because I actually like vegetables and salad and stuff.
Oh, you really actually like them?
Yeah, I love me that. Yeah, I actually genuinely like them. But I actually need to do some research on maybe trying to sort of see if there's any foods I can eat that would help with sort of oxygen in the blood and stuff like that. Just the stuff I've been putting up with. If this diet can help a little bit. Because I know that there are some foods that are better to eat for that sort of thing.
I tell you what, man. Coming off all the fast food or all the carbs, it helped my breathing. I can definitely tell it did. Yeah, because I could tell. You know why? If I eat like a lot of carb, I don't know. It's a thing. I think if you have diabetic, especially, I think it causes inflammation.
Yeah.
So if it's sugars and carbs are causing inflammation, it's going to in turn cause your breathing to yeah. But I guess until the diet changed from then to now, my breathing's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, so that is something I've got to look into. Just it's just little things, right? If you if you're aware of it. I tell you what, I have started doing, and it was unusual for me. But I was sort of thinking about my diet the other day. I think I hardly have any proper vitamin C. I wasn't eating fruit or.
Ooh, yeah.
Mainly because since I've had this flu from the beginning of December now.
Hmm.
Mainly because of it. It's affected my appetite, so I've kind of been eating for the sake of eating, apart
Oh,
from
yeah.
snacking. I haven't really been eating properly, and I was saying the other day to Mum, I'm like saying I just don't eat the fruit or the. So I actually, when I did a shop the other day, I actually bought fruit juice and stuff like that just to try and consciously put more vitamin C into my diet, because I was also good at it.
Have you
Um,
thought about doing a multivitamin? Just
um,
in,
that's what I mean. I never sort of bothered with that sort of stuff in the past, because I do have, like I say, I do like my fruit and veg, especially my veg. But because of not,
sorry, the
and,
spicy veg.
but because I haven't been eating like I'd normally eat, I actually sort of stopped to think the other day, and I just thought I'm just not eating the stuff that I normally would eat. So yeah, I think maybe a multivitamin, and also we can get there's these vitamin C tablets you can get. When I say tablet, you put them in water. They taste lovely. And it's like a day's worth of vitamin C. And I'm just thinking maybe I should be getting supplements at the moment, just while I'm getting my appetite sorted properly.
Also, vitamin D, dude. I mean, you guys don't get much sunlight there.
Yeah,
It's
see,
been
that's the
cold,
problem,
so you're inside a lot.
because vitamin D you can only really get from the sun, though, can't you? You can't. They can't really.
You
Or
know what?
can they?
Yeah, because my vitamin D was nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
I do vitamin D every night, and it's at normal range now. So it went from like low ass to normal range. I mean, I do go outside more, but still the vitamin D made a huge big difference. Just one a night.
Yeah,
So
I'm just going to mute a minute, Crow. Give me a sec.
yeah, do your thing. Just I got some vitamin D for you. God, you guys are so naughty.
They're terrible. What can I say? That takes no responsibility for my chat. Yeah, you see, normally I'm pretty good at being outside. Even just in the garden, when it's nice weather, I will actually happily sit in the garden and do work and stuff. But at the minute, because of the breathing and because it's so cold, I'm hardly getting outside, Crow. Even on a sunny day, I'm having to sort of force myself outside.
Yeah, you need supplements, dude. Especially if you're eating as much as you used to. See, I wish I had that problem.
Well, the problem it's not that I am eating. I'm bloody snacking all the time. But the problem is, I'm really not in the mood for a proper meal anymore. I always have one proper meal a day. I haven't had one today, actually. I've eaten. I had soup at lunchtime and I've had a sandwich tonight. But I usually make sure I have one properly cooked meal, and I'm not even doing that at the minute.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
do a
use
multivitamin in the
DaVinci?
morning. Oops, sorry.
That's all right. Go on.
I do multivitamin in the morning, and then at night I do vitamin D and C and magnesium as well. So I kind of split them up. But
What?
the C, especially during the winter time.
Is that to split them up doing the one in the evening, or is there a reason?
Yeah,
you're doing
I guess I want more D and C and magnesium, so I do my nights since I do the multivitamin in the morning, so I don't take too much. I guess at once, whatever.
Right.
But sorry, Chad. Let's talk vitamin. Let's talk vitamins. But also, if you take vitamins, man, you also want to Google and make sure there's no interactions, because some of these vitamins will interact with any current medication you're taking. So there's that. Always Google it.
No, I'm not taking any bloody medication. You haven't given me any. Because they're horrid. Right. Two-ply says, do you use DaVinci Resolve?
I do. I'm a virgin at DaVinci. I do use it for basic things. I haven't got all fucking badass at it or anything. I use software on my phone to edit, and I'll use DaVinci sometimes to do other things. So I want to use it more, man. I seem to learn all the fucking shortcuts.
Yeah, I do have DaVinci downloaded. I haven't started using it yet.
It's awesome. I use Filmora as well. Filmora is a really easy, friendly. I actually really like Filmora, but it's expensive, so fuck that.
I did try Filmora and it was great, but that was another one. It was a bit like OBS. I ended up taking it off my laptop because it was overriding everything. So maybe once I've got me PC, I can start looking at programs like that again. Magnesium is good for depression and stuff too, isn't it? I don't think I've ever taken magnesium. Not on its own as a supplement.
But dude, real quick, kale and spinach, man. I've been those two superfoods, and also a couple others. I ordered some mustard greens. Those weren't that great. Probably wasn't cooking them right, but I try to get those greens in me every day. That doesn't sound right. I try to put spinach and kale and everything. If I can. Kale's not that good, man. Ugh.
No, I'm
so
not
good
good
for you.
kale. I love spinach though. But I actually like. I'd say I do like veg, and for me, the greener the better. So I really like sort of Savoy cabbage and broccoli and things like that. So again, that bit's not a problem for me. Good for iron as well if you've got that. The inspect just whiz to know. The Inspector on Da Vinci is the key to just about anything you need to know to do with it. Wiz talking to AI again. We think Wiz might be a robot. There is a theory at the moment. So
John Stuff's talking
just be
naughty in chat.
balanced. Who is?
John Stuff's being naughty.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
John Stuff is. That's your influence. Hang on. I don't know. Chaos.
Oh, that's Steph. It's Steph's doing. Steph's including John.
That sounds more believable.
Yeah.
Dawson identifies as asparagus. Question: are you looking for any Padawans to show them the way of ultimate debunking? Joe and Jeff have a Dawson. Look, you could say you have a 2-ply. I think Jamie's offering his services.
I don't know what a Padawan is, though. You have to tell me what a Padawan is.
It's a Star Wars reference. It's basically
teacher.
somebody you train, bit like trainer like grasshopper. It's that's
Sure.
basically where it comes from. Yeah. So
Show me the way.
yeah. So yeah, he wants you to train him in the ways of.
Dude, we'll go to a Chinese buffet and we'll start there.
Yeah. If you got a pro training, you expect to put on weight, Jamie.
Yeah. Exactly. I haven't been to a Chinese buffet since past the beginning of the fucking what do you call that thing? COVID shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I haven't actually. And where the city Bestie lives in have some amazing Chinese restaurants and Thai restaurants actually, and we used to do it all the time and go and just get the selection where you could just sort of mix and match. But doing stuff like that, I've never really got back into the habit of unless it's been local, you know. Don't go out anymore. Ooh, people. I mean, look what happened last week. I go out to hospital for the day on bus and go into the hospital, come back with flu again. You know, safer to stay inside. Trust me, they don't want me as their Padawan. I don't think you gave them a choice, Dawson. Hang on, you know what a Padawan is? I think you might skip that, sweetie. Star Wars. Look at Dawson using the Star Wars reference. He's probably seen all of them. Thank you, 2-ply. I got the tip.
Oh, I get it. Duh. There you go. Hell yeah.
Deleting my channel at 9999 subscribers, so I never have to watch Star Wars. Yeah, he did promise, crap.
I'll watch it with
10,000
you, dude.
subscribers.
I haven't watched the original Star Wars in years, so I'd actually watch that with you, man. It's been a long time.
Yes, Pomp, he's never seen Star Wars. So it's why he gets a lot of shit from us. Don't ask him what he has seen. You'll cry. But Twilight comes into the conversation a lot. Oh my god, I'm at the bottom of chat. Can I have a lot of dings, please? Because
all the comments you passed, Sarah. How dare you?
yeah, that's why it's called Crow in the chat, Crow. yeah, Crow's already got a paddle on, Jamie. Spent my days outside. He's coming up with excuses. Let's just Crow past the Dawson excuses. Thank you, Jodie. Ding, ding, ding. Does he think just because he follows you he's exempt? Yeah, I saw the original Star Wars in theaters, Mike. That's how old I am.
There's so many, like, all our friends that are like that didn't grow up in the 80s, man. There's so many like Kurt Russell films and just all the things they've missed, man. And I know it's hard when you go back and watch them. They're kind of cheesy because of graphics and stuff. So then they make fun of them.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose you could say that about any, but I think late 70s and through the 80s, there are movies that have sort of dropped off the radar that really shouldn't have done. One of the movies I always say, I think it's late 70s, I think it's about 78, but I never understood why Close Encounters just gets forgotten as a movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so true. I know, yeah, like big productions. I know, right?
Everybody bloody, I've seen E.T., which I can't stand. E.T. and all that, but it's like, have you not seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind? It's an amazing film.
There's two of them, right? What was the other one called?
No, what was did you do another one?
Yeah, there's two of those.
Oh
man.
But yeah, through the 80s, there's some films that just don't get remembered.
Mike said Big Trouble in Little China. I also like Escape from New York.
Yeah.
I'm a Kurt Russell whore, so you have to excuse me.
Oh, I like Kurt Russell, so.
And Dennis Quaid. Oh my God, I love Dennis Quaid, man. Great Balls of Fire and The Right Stuff. And what was that one he gets injected into the guy's body?
Oh, Inner Space, is it called?
Inner Space. Oh my God.
I haven't seen that for years. See, I'd forgotten about that movie, and I love it. And it's because they drop off the radar. Nobody mentions it, and then suddenly it's like you say that movie, and you think, "Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that." There's so many good ones. Boo Productions is here. Buy their shit. Yeah.
Hey Jeff, what's up?
Hang on. Jeff must have. Jeff is summoned. You know what he's like. Oh, look at him. The obligatory list, because we tease him about saying, I just blanket hellos to everybody. Did you ever see the Elvis? I think I did. I see the Elvis movie starring Kurt Russell.
The Elvis movie starring Kurt Russell? Really?
Sounds familiar.
Elvis movie with Kurt Russell. Huh.
Oh, I have to agree with Steph there. I loved Porky's.
Porky's, oh my God. I watched it so many fucking times, dude.
Do you know which? I think it's the second one. And you know how sometimes with a comedy movie, there's certain things that even though you've seen it a million times, you still laugh every time.
Yeah.
Right? And I think it's the second one where one of them's dressed up like a zombie and he goes up to the cop car.
That was part two, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is about that because it's obviously it's stupid, but I just roar every time I see that. I loved the Porky's movies.
Does anybody know the other part was the First Encounters of the Third Kind, right?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but I didn't know there was another one. There's the fourth. There's the Fourth Kind, but I don't think it was related. There was a lot that was fairly recent. I think it was called The Fourth Kind, which was I think was also aliens. Um. Pomp says Close Encounters is a great film. I made Mashed Potato Mountain because of that film. Did you?
Potatoes.
Yeah. See, that's
No.
the only problem I'd have. I love my potatoes.
And don't even go there. But I mean, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. God, I mean, the '80s were an amazing time for action, but not just horror movies, but for action. You got the Predators, you got the Terminators, you got RoboCop, and all the things. Man, there's so many good movies.
I'll tell you which Christian Slater movie I love, and it's another one I think gets forgotten. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think it's 90s though, was True Romance.
True Romance. I remember that one.
And the reason that because it was one of the Tarantino movies, but Tarantino didn't direct it. I think it was Tony Scott. But there's a scene in True Romance between Dennis Hopper and
Dennis Hopper, yeah,
and Christopher Walken that I think should go down as one of the best head-to-head scenes in cinema. But because the movie gets forgotten, if you haven't seen True Romance, Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette, watch it, and the cameos in there are brilliant.
Oh, she was hot too. Sorry. Christian Slater was the man, though. He was the man.
Heathers, yeah, I think that was one of the first ones I saw him in. Pump Up the Volume, as Mike said. Yeah, Christian Slater. What have I seen? Oh, he's in the new Dexter.
Oh, really? I still don't watch Dexter.
He's in the new one. He's playing Dexter's dad. Dawson's one time I watched all 5 Rocky movies, in Creed 1 and 2.
Oh, hell yeah!
Creed's. I mean, I like the Rocky movies, but Creed is.
Oh, are you serious, Sarah? I'm divorcing you.
What?
I love Creed, the Creed series.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I absolutely adore the Creed series. I like the Rocky
okay.
movies, but I loved Creed. There was a. Do you know with the Rocky though? Because Sylvester Stallone is underrated as a movie.
Oh, I think Rocky 1 was one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Movie.
It's absolutely stunning.
Like, yeah, when that fucking, I'm telling you, dude, like, it's a love story, right? I mean, that part when he's first get her, like, in her apartment, no, it's in his apartment.
Yeah.
When she's up there and that first time they kiss and stuff, I'm like, that's some serious acting, man.
It's, he's such a good producer, and he did, I don't know if it was before or after Rocky, I think it might be before. Did you ever see The Lords of Flatbush?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that movie as well. I haven't seen that for years. I must try and find that one. No, I love the Creed movies. So I'm crying the chat.
Do y'all remember a fucking movie called Enemy Mine?
Yeah, that was
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, yeah.
And Louis Gossett Jr. as the alien man.
Enemy Mine's a really good movie. Cocoon.
Oh my fuck! You know, I haven't seen the actual original Cocoon in fucking years.
No, I haven't. That's what I mean. Even when you've seen them and you're aware of them, you forget about them. I have seen Porky's actually. It's official. Connoisseur. Hang on. Thank you for the contribution to the chat, Jeff.
What do you say? What do you say?
It's also Close Encounters of the Porn Kind.
Oh.
Running Scared. I loved Running Scared. I think I saw that when I was in the States in '86 at the cinema.
Mac and me, totally 2-ply. You already know.
City Slickers, Blazing Saddles.
Oh, somebody said Hitcher. You remember the Hitcher? The Hitcher. Oh my god, that's seriously, that movie terrified me. And I don't know if you call it a horror. It's a horror, but a different kind of horror. But that guy was terrifying.
And we're talking about the original one, guys, from the 80s. Rutger Hauer one, not the remake.
Was that his name, Rooker?
Rutger Hauer, yeah. Because I first saw him in... I was a big fan of his big fan anyway, but big fan of his in the 80s because he was in Blade Runner. Played Roy Batty in Blade Runner, and then Hitcher, and he's in some good movies actually. But it's another one I haven't seen for years. But honestly, if you haven't seen The Hitcher, the 1980s version with C. Thomas Howell and Rutger Hauer, watch it.
It's still it's still one of the ones you gotta watch. But somebody said, Jeff, I had a thing for Marissa Tomei, dude. We all did.
Dawson stuck with that. Thanks, Jamie. Later on, Padawan.
Steph saying Silverado, Kevin Costner. Love Silverado. Also, Kevin Costner was my favorite actor in the 80s and 90s. I always loved Kevin Costner, man. He was just amazing. I think he got into some crappier movies, eventually. But man, I love like the Robin Hood and Bodyguard, Silverado, Dances with Wolves.
Silverado's amazing.
Yeah,
that's another one that gets good. He did another one again. This is Tony Scott, probably because I really liked his directing style, which has dropped off the map. He did one called Dragonfly, which was I haven't seen it for years. But in the Untouchables in the 80s and 90s, you couldn't really fault him for the movies he did. And I can't remember which chat it was. I can't remember if it was yours or mine, but we were just saying how people saying Waterworld gets way too harsh a time on. That was a fun film.
Yeah. Kevin Costner's the man.
Of Mice and Men. Is that the Gary Sinise one? Great movie.
I can't remember. I love Gary Sinise, so.
Heather's Macamé. Oh yes, okay. That's how far behind chat.
Oh no, I was waiting for it. The Last Starfighter. Holy shit!
Oh,
that movie as a kid, man. That was the goddamn. The 80s are the fucking best. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. And there's some great movies in the 90s, man. But damn, 80s was just one hell of a time, music wise, movie wise, and video game wise.
It would. I think in the 80s, if you look at what became before and what came after, sort of movie wise, there was just this melting pot of music and movies and everything in the 80s that it just hit right, and they started doing things differently, you know. Could have to have an 80s movie fest because I should be writing down all these movies. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that one. So, Second Sight and Blind Fury. Rutger Hauer also did one called Lady Hawk with
oh yeah, Lady Hawk.
Michelle Pfeiffer. Again, cheesy but worth a look.
What about Howard the Duck, guys? Any Howard the Duck fans? That chick that played in that movie, oh my god, it was just the one from Back to the Future.
Oh, Elizabeth.
There was some weird duck on girl action in that movie. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this right now, but she's pretty damn hot.
Reanimator. I love Jeff Koons pomp. Big Jeff Koons fan. I tell you what I like Jeff Koons in as well was Michael J. Fox. Frighteners.
That was a really good, well done technical, like good special effects and stuff.
Yeah. It was actually, when you think of it now, looking back, it was actually an interesting concept where he's sort of getting the ghost to go and do the haunting so he can go in and solve it. It's one way of faking it.
It's almost so like Weird Science, man. That was a game changer. I loved Weird Science was a huge production, but again.
But I also think because you had the Brat Pack in the 80s.
Yeah.
you they went back to writing movies that they hadn't really done for a while, where you've got a younger cast, because you had the Brat Pack, and so there's all sorts of 80s. And if you don't know, I think we've got an older audience, they're going to know what I mean by the Brat Pack, but Rob Lowe and Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen.
Emilio?
All that.
I think I've watched La Bamba 1,000 times, at least at this point in my life. Love La Bamba.
La Bamba. What's the guy who played him?
You just said his name. Not Richie Valens. That's the name of the singer. You just said Emilio Estevez. No, shit. Damn it.
No.
The fuck is his name? Somebody in the chat going to say it. Let me see.
Dragon Slayer. I like
Ghost Quest for the win.
Ghost Quest. Ooh. Hang on. Starship. Young Guns. Oh yeah, Young Guns. Both of them are alright actually. Bodyguard. Crow likes Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Young Guns. Doors. 3 Men and a Baby.
Oh my god! And I know we're all going crazy because it's just such a magical time, man.
And yet I pissed and moaned about it for 10 years.
Yep.
But that was the music side of it, because, in the UK, it's been in the UK, and in the first half of the 80s, it sucked. So I'm in the chat. Dark Crystal, I can't cope with any of those. Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, no.
No,
I'm sorry, they creep me out. I did a commission piece for Labyrinth. Somebody came and says, "Can you do a Labyrinth piece of artwork?" And I sort of looked at them and I said, "Do I have to?" "Yes, Sarah, dear." And I tried watching it again, and I just ended up just having to turn it off, because there's something about that movie that just can't. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I've never seen it, but
we all fell in love with Jennifer Connelly on that one.
that's a different reason to watch it, though, which I didn't have the advantage of. Breakfast Club. Lou Diamond Phillips, thank you, Jimmy. He's been in some. I think he's underrated.
Oh, he was brilliant in La Bamba, man. His brother was too. Whoever played his fucking brother was amazing.
Yeah. He did a film with Mark Wahlberg called The Big Hit, which was a really good movie, and you don't see that much anymore either. Jimmy for the win.
Time Bandits. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh,
dude.
I
forgot about that.
That's actually been remade, and I don't know how I feel about that. As a TV show, I think it's Taika Waititi that's done it.
This is how you know the 80s were special, because why is it that Hollywood is so... they have to lean on the 80s so much for remakes and ideas? And all the best killers are still the ones in the 80s. The ones that are most popular. It's just... that it goes to show, I mean, in the future, how many movies from the 2020s will they remake? Or the 2010s? Really, how many original movies will they remake from those times? Probably not that many.
Probably not that many, because when you think about that batch in the 80s, there was some pretty original ideas in there.
And why was that, though? Why was it... I don't understand why there was so much more originality back then.
I should probably be able to analyze that, but I can't. The only thing I can think of is you've got this Actually, I don't know. I'd have to think about it more. But there's this merge of in the 80s. You get MTV coming up, so the music part becomes more important. You've got video games on the rise, so I think you've got so many more different elements coming into the movies than you did in the past. And I also think the younger audience helped, because, so I don't just mean teens, I mean early 20s and stuff. That I don't know, it's weird, but there were just so many movies in the 80s that are just way more original, I think, probably than a lot of other decades, certainly since.
If those guys would have had the technology, well, maybe that's not a. I shouldn't say that because maybe they had the technology we had. There's no telling how amazing those movies would have been, but maybe because they didn't have it, they had to be more creative in other ways.
I'm a big believer in that. I do think that if it's not there, I mean, look at the budget that Halloween. I know it was the 70s, but the budget Halloween was made on, and a lot of these movies were made on quite low budgets. And they didn't have the computer graphics at that point because video gaming hadn't sort of helped with the CGI side.
Oh God! When they started doing the computer graphics in the early, they started leaning on them in more than the 90s. Remember that? They started trying to use them for way more than they were able to, and it was just so cheesy for a while there.
Yeah, and what I like at the moment is I don't know if it goes across the board, but I know as a Star Wars nerd, they've literally gone back to trying to do as much practical effects as possible, and you can tell it makes the whole thing so much richer when they're not just relying on on CGI all the time. You think of some of the puppetry and practical effects in some of those 80s movies and prosthetics and
becoming a lost art, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I've highlighted John's. Have you seen Real Genius, Crow?
Oh hell yes, Val Kilmer. Yeah,
I love that movie.
That was a great movie. That was a great movie, man.
He did another one as well in the 80s that is it Top Secret? It was like a Naked Gun but sort of spy one. That's really good. Isn't that the one where Ghost? Yeah, that was debunked. Boy Behind the Curtain in Three Men and a Baby. Oh, Time Bandit.
Yeah, Pomp, not Meryl Streep, in 1984. I watched it when I was 6 years old. And it fucked me for life.
That's Terry Gilliam for you. Don't get me ranting on the Pete's Dragon remake. Keep ranting about that. Dragons do not have fur. Hang on. 80s was special because the 90s kids missed it. Creep Show.
Oh my God, don't get me going. Dude, Creep Show artwork, man, is just... I love Creep Show 1 and 2. I love Creep Show Part 2 actually better, but love the artwork they use for those.
I also think from the artwork side, there's some movies that get a bit better now, but from the artist point of view, the practical effects side, I think made the artwork better because they had to think about detail more to get the 3D versions made. So things like Creep Show, Tremors, Goonies, big wrestling fans, Sheila. I was in the 90s.
What do you call that artwork from the Creep? What style is that? You call it comic book, or I don't know what you call that, but
I think it's very. I tell you what, it reminded me of. It's comic book, but it also reminds me of the old, the old sort of 50s and 60s creature feature type movies and Hammer House of Horror.
Yeah.
I think they took a lot of inspiration from that.
I noticed Tales from the Crypt artwork and Creep Show's artwork are very similar. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but I love that style. I'm hungry.
What a shock. Me too. Haven't even been mentioning food in the chat. Stripes.
I want a burger.
You want a burger. Bloody Phil's not here.
Thanks to Google, I saw a double quarter pounder with cheese ad, so there's that.
Bloody sweet and sour. I've got chicken nuggets in my head now, and he's not even in chat. Hold on. Nightmare on Elm Street was 80s. Yes, it was 1981. Was that?
84.
Was it that late?
You know what shocked me was Candyman. I always thought Candyman was 80s, but it was I think 92 or something like that. But Candyman. I think that was probably the last, like, really good horror from that time. You know.
Yeah, do you know, if you asked me to name movies after that, classic horror movies after that, I'd struggle.
So I guess this one, Scream, started. I even though I love Wes Craven, I didn't like Scream, and I thought that's when everything kind of went downhill for me. You say 90s horror.
I mean, and with 90s horror, sort of horror that starts in the 90s rather than franchises that kept going.
Misery. Misery was great. We got Silence of the Lambs, of course.
Yeah, it became more psychological, didn't it, in the 90s?
Maybe so. Very good point. Tremors was in the 90s? No way.
What was?
Tremors?
Yeah.
90s? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Bacon was that bit older.
Ring came out in the 90s, right? Yeah. So there's some good stuff. Stir of Echoes. Jacob Slatter was great. Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky, man, still, that movie was fucking creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Andrew.
The cow scene in Top Secret. I haven't seen Top Secret for years.
What about Sleepwalkers, guys? Give us Sleepwalkers.
Jeff says music recording also the stuff they did to get certain sounds and tones. It's all digital now and anyone can do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Who said that?
Jeff?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not for like I can't afford all that shit. You know, like all the other equipment that you have to do all that stuff. But it is nice to have the software to. Oh, I want a 1985 mic or amplifier in a room that's 20 by 10, and boom, I can do it. Will it sound? Is it better than the original? No, fuck no, it won't. But I don't have stacks of amps and processors and all that shit. You know, anything I did own is fucking broken by now. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Jeff.
Stakeout. Crow in the chat. Oh, I haven't watched it. Have you seen it yet? Nosferatu.
Not yet. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Heard it's really good.
I did watch Beetlejuice today.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Beetle?
Yeah, the new Beetlejuice. I did watch that today.
Is that pretty good?
It's good as a. It's one of those ones where it's good as a. Because I love Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. I love Michael Keaton anyway. I actually love the old Beetlejuice. So it was nice as a memory and to see more of it. It was a bit rambling though for me. If they'd have tightened the script up a bit, I think it would have been better. But if you love the old Beetlejuice, definitely watch it.
Yeah, totally want to see that. And I was just saying, looking at the 90s movies, there was a lot of great movies in the 90s. Like Cape Fear was a fucking masterpiece, dude.
Oh,
and
that
Ghost,
was amazing.
Patrick Swayze Ghost. There's some amazing movies in the 90s. So maybe not horror. I mean, there was some great horrors, but I think it kind of dropped off in the 80s.
Yeah. I love Candyman.
Candyman?
I've said it. Candyman. So I'm actually coming out for one.
Listen, John with that. Sorry.
That Beardo, not me.
What, Christine?
Nobody says John. Apart from you. Tony Todd's passed now, hasn't he? Yet. Tremors was corny to me. Wiz, because when time was out, that's appalling.
You plank him.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to plank him for that.
Oh, Ghost Quest said the new Beetlejuice is great for me to poop on. Ah, very interesting. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, it's not but I think it's not the quality of the old one because I think they tried too hard with it. But I still think it's worth a watch if you love it. Ooh, Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That was a good one, Steph. Yeah.
That was
Hell
scary.
yeah.
Wow.
I need to rewatch that. That's a really good fucking movie.
My goes. That's basically I saw that on a date.
See.
Good choice of movie. The original Beetlejuice was in the 80s. I can't remember the year, but it was 80s. Pretty sure it was 80s, isn't it?
Jim, Wisdom said Maximum Overdrive. You know that movie? Stephen King was high on coke the whole time. He says he barely remembers it.
That's where the creativity comes from.
That was a crazy movie, though. That was just insane. See, we were very much so. What do you call it when you're ambitious? Like the movies are very ambitious back then for what we had. But goddamn, that's a crazy movie.
That's what I liked about it, though, because the other time that you got that, I think, was in. I can't remember. I'm rusty. I can't remember dates. But when Panavision came in and you had the massive widescreen format, a lot of actors just leapt on it because it was this new, exciting format to watch movies. And there's certain movies that you have to have almost letterbox because the director made the most of it. And I think the same thing happened in the 80s. Is there was technology coming in, it wasn't quite there yet, but they were so excited about it they did it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
they tried to find a cheap way of actually achieving it, hence all the practical effects, etc. And I don't know, I just think when something's new and exciting and people are creative, they're excited about it, that's when you get those sort of moments of. I don't think that happens very often. I was it Jeff that was saying earlier that sometimes with technology now, and you can say that with everything, you can say it with bloody YouTube videos. There's so much at your fingertips now that you can use, even free. You know, if the sites that have got credits, etc. There's a laziness about it, and I get the backlash against AI, even though I do use it, but. Yeah, it's too easy to do. So as sometimes I think you're a musician, I know as an artist, when you're pushing yourself, that's when sometimes the magic happens. It's not when it's doing stuff you've done time and time again, or you've got a process that sort of takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, I love AI music, even though, because dealing with musicians is a motherfucker. So I've seen both sides. If you go hire a musician, I want you to do this and this and that. I'll pay you. Have fun with that, because get ready for some bullshit, because it's going to be my artistic vision, or who fucking knows. But I enjoy the AI stuff very much so.
Yeah, I get on my high horse about it sometimes because I actually love using it. And I've actually learned to use it as an artist to prepare for my own artwork. So it's the way these things are used, rather than the fact that they're being used.
They're going to kill us all, just like Jeff said. They're going to end up like they're going to kill us all. Don't get me wrong. We're going to all die. But till then, we're going to have some good programs to use.
All you need to do is get behind Wisdom. Phil and I have a get out plan for that. Get behind Wisdom because he talks to it so much.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
I mean, there are the program. It really scares me to know that they already can't control the AI or as it is, because the AI will hide itself in other files, or it'll trick the programmer. It's already doing that. So this is. They actually start getting inside machines. Oh God. Yeah, have fun with that, guys.
It's Skynet's not that outrageous to think about.
We've modeled ourselves after Skynet. I mean, we just put our first official robot, which was one Elon did. He even named it. What did he named it? He named it the Transformer thing, whatever it was. So.
Actually, although I'm not keen on the third Terminator movie, it's my favourite ending. And there's a line in the end of the third Terminator movie where they say the point was never to stop the war, the point was to survive it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the case with AI. It's already out of control. It's how you actually deal with. It's how everybody sort of deals with it now.
What's that saying? Once it's out of the bottle, or you can't put it back
oh
in?
yeah, no, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. So it's about how you actually Skynet. It's called Starlink.
Can I real quick? I gotta say, Wayne Dawson, The Wraith, Charlie Sheen, bro. That fucking movie, man. It was not very well known, but it's about like a ghost car that comes back, and actually Jay Leno bought that car, the Wraith car. It's fucking badass.
No, the Wraith.
The Wraith, yes, dude.
Good night, Ghost Wiener. Thank you for being here.
Ghost Wiener, have a good night. Thanks again, Ghost Wiener.
Why don't I know the name The Wraith? I'll have to look that up. Because based on two players review of it, The Wraith is the shit. Said that on the poster, did it? The Wraith is the shit.
Micah said Rain Man was a good movie.
Rain Man.
Rain Man. Hell yeah.
Jeff, I can't remember what the book's called, but the book that the movie AI was based on, which is a movie that really irritates me. And the reason it irritates me is I'd have to look up what the original science fiction book was called. One of the darkest stories you'll ever read.
Really?
And yeah, it's terrifying. But it was Stanley Kubrick got the rights to it. But shortly before Stanley Kubrick died, he knew that he probably only had one movie left in him. So he decided to make Tom Cruise movie he made.
Is that what Jeff's talking about? He said it's a scary book about the AI. I can't remember the name.
I don't know, but Kubrick gave the AI rights to Steven Spielberg, and Steven Spielberg made it look like Disney. But I'm wondering if that's what book Jeff's talking about. I just can't remember the name of it. I'd have to look it up.
Show fucking Vitalis in the chat.
Yeah. Hey Joe.
Are you lame?
Lame. Joe's in the chat. Lame.
Can I just real quick on Jimmy? The Wraith was PG-13, had a nudity, which always confused me. Yeah, back then, like PG-13, man, you got some tail, like it was a lot different back then, wasn't it? But see, I don't think parents even fucking looked at that shit back then, dude. Us 80s kids were all watching Carrie and Friday the 13th. We were watching all the things. I don't know any kids that were like, oh, I can't watch that. Unless we did it behind our parents' back or something. I don't know. Can't remember.
I didn't have to, because my dad, right up until he died, was a major science fiction freak, including reading it. I mean, he read constantly science fiction, the classic science fiction. And it's like Doctor Who in our country, especially in the 70s and 80s, there were two types of kids. There were those who weren't allowed to watch it, and those in my house it was compulsory. So I suppose it depends what else the parents were into, but I never had any grief from mine over anything I watched, whether it was horror or anything,
Yeah.
What's
God.
a Joe? What's a Joe? So that's we're still trying to figure that one out. Somebody will debunk it eventually. Joe
HBO After Dark,
Vitalium is my
anybody?
Padawan. What?
HBO After Dark, 2+, anybody? Anybody?
Anybody?
Taxi Cab Confessions. Oh my God.
The Sarah streams aren't lame like crows. Thanks, Joe. Love you too.
Damn it, Joe.
Oh, Platoon. It's called The Coming Wave. Oh, it's a new book.
Ooh.
No, I haven't heard. Actually, do you know what? While I've actually got that on screen, I'm going to write that down. Because I'll be interested in that. The Wave. Crow, you're going to play Phasmophobia with me? I'm not even set up for gaming yet. I have relented though. I'm going to, for me, not for streaming. I shouldn't have looked at Steam, Crow. I should not have looked at Steam.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck! I can play Ratchet and Clank again.
Oh no, she has a severe Ratchet and Clank addiction. Can I read Jimmy's comment? Laughing my ass off, taxi cab confessions. Well, I met a guy and one thing led to another, and now I have anal warts.
Connoisseurs in the chat and on the panel.
On the Bunny Ranch. Oh my god, dude, the memories.
I've been playing Phasmophobia if anyone wants to play sometime. It's there's a Phasmophobia obsession at the minute. It seems to be everywhere.
Can you hear me chewing? Oh,
Of course.
Got some leftover veggie straws from last night. Kind of still though, but I'm desperate.
I'm surprised I'm not hungry actually because I haven't eaten much today. And I've actually got food all around me. I was prepared for tonight.
I think I've ordered. I think I've earned a double quarter pounder though. I think I've earned it, right?
I know I have. I've got to get myself to McDonald's when I'm feeling a bit better. You'd never believe only 25 in here. I love this. That is not. It's almost 4 a.m. Is it? Goodness me. Quality, not quantity. Mariah in the chat. Hello. How are we doing, hon? Wisdom says, hang on. Lose the bread and feel better about it, Crow. Crow takes the bread off his burgers anyway sometimes.
Well, if I do a McDonald's burger, I'll take the bottom bun off.
See, I like me carbs. That's the problem.
Oh fuck
Not so
yeah!
much bread. I can live. I don't eat a huge amount of bread, but like potato, I love my potatoes. Don't ask me to give up my potatoes.
You know, also I love fucking bagels with cream cheese. I like that too.
Oh,
So many
yeah.
carbs in that motherfucker. Hey Maria.
I know, but tasty. I'm gonna have to get me some bagels tomorrow. Thanks, Craig.
That's how I am. I hear one person say it or I see it. It's like this. It's in my head. Also, Spange is in the house. Hey, Spange.
Hey, Sponge. I wonder if the UK McDonald's tastes better than the one here. The one here is bollocks.
Probably.
It's like anyway. It's what you. I also have the same thing usually.
We got all the poison in ours. Ours gets a little better.
Bagels with cream cheese, food porn. Oh,
I won't get bagels. So like last year, I got one by accident somewhere, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know why I missed the whole boat on bagels. This is awesome."
Oh no, I love bagels. Just plain bagel with cream cheese, lashings of. The trouble is when I have bagels and cream cheese, put way too much cream cheese on it.
Oh, dude, yeah, you gotta polish it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got to be a generous portion. Thank you, Shadow Mice. You are a treasure. Thank you so much for the gift of
Hey,
membership.
Shadow Mice. Awesome.
Um,
Hold on. Two-Ply doesn't like McDonald's? Oh, no, man.
I
Dude,
think it just meant the one near him, didn't he?
I thought we were pros.
If you're going to be Crow's Padawan, you've got to start eating McDonald's, sweetie. I'm sorry. Otherwise, it's a deal breaker.
It is fucking shit, though. God damn it. It is so bad.
Jeff says bagels suck, donuts as well. Oh, I've got donuts. I just remembered.
You got donuts? I haven't had donuts forever. No.
I treated myself to chocolate donuts today.
Fucking Krispy Kreme. Like the actual place. You guys have Krispy Kreme where you live, like the actual place where they make it? You go through and get to the drive-through. It's like they're so fresh, it like they melt in your mouth.
I don't think we have. If we do, we don't call it Krispy Kreme. I say this time and time again, but it's because I still miss it. Our local bakery, well, Greg's, it's a chain, do amazing donuts, but they sometimes do specials, and I remember them used to do chocolate donuts with lime inside, and they were just magnificent. Like, do you know what it is? People do specials, and then it's something I adore, and then they never make them again. And it's like, well, why do that? Why bother with a bagel when you can just eat the cream cheese with a spoon? Jamie's now trying to get around you again. I like hot dogs, though.
Okay. Totally redeemed yourself.
Actually, Crow, while you're here and while Jamie's in the chat, I seem to remember Jamie agreeing to doing a taste test. Just to remind you that we need to...
Can you Raven clip that for us? So that's a binding contract. If Raven clips it, it's a binding contract.
Yeah. So, the sign lights up when a fresh batch of glazed donuts come out at Krispy Kreme.
Anything with cream in it, I'm sold. Oh, there's cream good. What's those cold ones? What's it, Boston? What are those fucking things, guys? They usually serve them cold. It's like they're long and they got that white cream in the middle. Chocolate on top. What's this called?
What are you talking about?
God damn. Oh, somebody say it for me. Boston cream, like over the wind. Ghost Quest is in second. Oh, man. Seriously, I think that's my favorite on earth. If I had to die with one thing, Boston cream pies. Because they're like baked, but then they're cold. That magical cold cream in the middle. Oh, my God.
Sounds like baked Alaska a little bit.
No, hold on. I'm wrong. Is it eclairs? I think it's eclairs.
When you first said it, I thought we were talking about chocolate eclairs.
Oh, I think it's. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you're eclairs. They're almost the same thing, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fucking eclairs, dude. Yeah, at Walmart, they have these little. If you go in the frozen section with the doors, they have little frozen eclair balls, and they're little miniature chocolate-covered eclair balls with cream in the middle, and you de-thaw them at your house. Holy shit!
I want eclairs. I was really happy with the chocolate donuts a minute ago.
I do declare.
Did declare. I wanted to declare. Jamie, you're treading on dangerous ground again. He threatened to unsub from me last week when I complained about mayo on the hot dog. Did it in Jeff's chat. I've got the proof.
Hey, Cool Whip, dude. I just eat that shit by itself, man. Cool Whip is amazing. Whoever's been at that shit's some genius.
Thanks for the addition to the chat, Jeff.
What do you say?
Cream pie, Crow, cream pies.
No. Oh God. Yep, cream pies just took it a whole different definition or meaning in the current day.
Why is all you there of food porn just food? Well, you know.
Like a little Cool Whip action. Cool Whip's not just for the kitchen.
Just hang on a minute. Right, profiteroles. Yes, it's profiteroles, but bigger.
I don't know what that is. What's a profiterole?
It's basically puff pastry, but around puff pastry with cream in the middle and chocolate on top.
So you got round, puffy, and cream. Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
so being so careful how I describe that.
Like,
They're basically puff pastry balls with cream.
oh my god.
Content warning: this stream is not for diabetics.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody to Google blue waffle pump.
Yeah, don't. I did that shit one day. I was with Gary Beach. I was like, it can't be that bad. Yeah, it was that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Cream on anything is good for business, says Sheila.
There you go.
For fuck's sake, I can't sleep. It's too dark.
Gus is back.
Occult Life, look up Luther Burger. It's a burger with a glazed donut for the bun. And delicious. Not just for the kitchen.
Sprinkles. Yeah, of course. Sprinkles.
Jeff, how do you know so much what not to Google? What you're actually sitting at your computer looking at? And don't Google cake farts either. No. Oh, Jamie.
Oh my god, Jamie.
Thank you so much. Nearly done your designs, by the way. Thank you so much for that. I don't know what to say. But thank you, and it's always a pleasure to have you in chat.
Awesome, Jamie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Oh man.
As Mike says, fucking amazing. Thank you. Let's say if I didn't say it like that. Why's my accent coming out tonight?
It's real quick. Underneath that, Jimmy said, "What was it? You know what I love? Cake farts into cake."
Let's see that. Why am I missing stuff? Well, it's probably because I'm overwhelmed by super chat.
That's awesome. Two-Ply's awesome, man. If you're not subscribed to Two-Ply, you guys probably are, but make sure you are.
They probably are because we put it in chat, I think. But can one of the mods put Two-Ply's link in chat just in case there's anybody who hasn't subscribed yet? Please, because he's doing a really good job on his channel. A new video coming out tomorrow. I'm minding Jamie. Jimmy, when did you start minding your P&Qs? I must have missed that 30 seconds. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I think most people will be, but if you're not, please go and show Jamie some love. He does great. He starts doing great live streams, and he's doing debunking and investigating as well. And he's fantastic. Endorsed officially. I unsubbed from Two-Ply because he's obscene. Really, Jeff? You're not fooling anybody. You've already had him on your live. So thank you, Alyssa. Let's put the link up too.
Sweet.
Ghost Quest, nobody has to mind their P's and Q's. It's the A's and B's that worry. Yeah. Nobody in here minds their P's and Q's. Fantastic chat, endorsed and approved. Yeah. I do like to say when a channel's supported by, when I say fantastic, it's not just me, it's Phil and Wiz as well. Okay, I lied, trying to appear virtuous like Sam and Colby. Jeff Hunt, don't try and appear virtuous.
You know, I didn't watch Jeff's. I meant to go watch Jeff's last video on his new Paranormal Nightmare video. Need to watch that.
Jeff is the one I like watching the most in terms of oh god, he's in chat. I've got to be nice about him. In terms of Paranormal Nightmare, because I hung on to that channel for so long. When they collaborated with Omar, I knew it was only a matter of time. But I kept going for so long, and I was even sort of a bit rebelling against what some people were saying about them. And then a year ago, Jeff did the first videos that he did on Paranormal Nightmare. As somebody who I think we've said this before on the channel, but as somebody who goes into residential investigations, and it gave me a whole new perspective on what they were doing. That really opened my eyes. And that's actually when I eventually unsubbed. And so, I mean, we joke around. I'm sure everybody in the chat is fully aware of Jeff and is subbed to the channel, but you know, we joke around a lot, and you know, when he's in the chat, and you know, he's got a brilliant sense of humour. But do not underestimate Jeff's experience as a paranormal investigator.
Well, he'll always have my undying respect, because when I met him, we started talking about the whole what he was doing, and like, you know, we're so used to people doing ghost hunts for money and, you know, faking to get money and blah blah blah. And here's a guy that was going to places and not announcing it on live streams, not announcing it on the internet. Not even, he was filming them. I don't know if he even filmed all of them, but he doesn't post the footage. All this was for pure research or to help people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
While everybody else in the world of like where everybody else is out to make money and, you know, fake stuff, here he is doing it for the pure passion of it. That's you know, that's very rare you find that. Like all the miles, hours, and all the footage he sits there just because he was passionate about it, not to go out and get followers and stuff. It's crazy. It's rare you find that. But yeah, a lot of experience. All those residential cases he's done.
Yeah, which makes a difference that he's done so many residentials. Not everybody else who does residentials.
See, he's the perfect guy for Paranormal Nightmare. So if you got another debunk dude, you should do it, because that's a TB's video. Who's TB?
TB.
Who's TB? But yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy. I think that's perfect for that. So who's TB?
TB.
Tacos? No. Tacos.
Just wonder if that's a typo. It should be FB. So Foreman Brothers. I don't know.
Oh. Terabytes Crow. Okay.
All right. Okay. The time to be feeling like a turtle. Yeah, and I think that's worth reinforcing with Jeff, because you know, he's always a delight in the chat, and I mean that. I know I take the piss, but look, if you sort of go in and look at his videos, yeah, there's you can see the experience coming through when you see Jeff, and that's why I don't think you should worry about doing another Paranormal Nightmare, because it's your forte, the private investigations, you know, the home ones.
Taco Bell, that's what it was. Duh.
Oh, terabytes. Oh, okay, terabytes of video. Yeah. Integrity. Oh, there she is. Hey, Raven. How
She
do
clips
it?
things.
She clip things. Thanks everyone for the kind comments. Yeah, but we'll deny it later.
Yep.
Just for the record. Don't know what kind of comments you were talking about, actually. Yeah. I think we all need. Well, I know on this channel we do. Sometimes we need to reinforce that. You know, we joke around and we have fun, and you know we all get. Oh, but that's it. Put to the chase. Whether it's we're talking about Jeff or Crow or whoever. You know the work that goes into it. Sky.
Sky Talker.
Hello.
Hey,
Sky in the house.
how's it going? What's she saying? Oh. By the way, Maria, I know it's Mariah. I should have it. I'm sorry.
Hang on. Oh, my chat just jumped. Hang on. Jumpy chat. Yeah. Good to see you, Sky. I love you all, such an amazing group of people. We do it. We're alright. We're okay. We're not bad. How are we doing? 2.5 hours. Oh, sorry. Just let me just unmute a minute.
Okay. Sheila, oh no. I totally love you. What are you talking about?
Trouble with having a new mic. I'm trying to not have every sort of cough and sniffle coming through. Sorry if it is, guys.
Oh, so your new mic's picking up a lot more, huh?
Yeah, I have to actually. I'm gonna have to rework this in the summer because I can't even have the fan on with this new mic. Can you hear this word in the background?
No.
Although I haven't played around with this mic yet, because you can what do they call it on here? You can make it directional, the sound. So I'll see if that works. What's it called? I'm not very technical. I don't know these words. Gain, so I can gain and pattern. So it might be that I can. I need to play around with it anyway for when I'm doing the artwork, so it's picking. So I'm not actually just sitting on top of it all the time. I gotta be 3 hours. Do I go to bed or wing it? Pom, every time you say that in chat, you say, "All right, I'm off. Good night," and then you come back about 10 minutes later and say, oh, "I can't go to sleep. I'm just gonna come back." Depends whether you want to go through the ritual or not, sweetie. Spanish says, "Wing it, Pomp. Wing it." Hi, Ganja John. 2 people I don't think I've met. Actually, can somebody put Mariah's link in the chat? Because it might be that I don't know about John, but it might be the Ganja Mama because she's not been around as much recently. Isn't aware of Mariah. So, and Mariah's doing lives as well as at the moment.
Yep.
So.
She sure
Tuesdays
is.
at 5. Well, Tuesdays at 5 if you're UK, so mid East Coast. Thank you, Candy, sweetie. Thank you, Wisdom, sweetie. And later in the year, I think she said about September, she and Noah and maybe 1 or 2 others are going to the Stanley Hotel to do an investigation.
Oh, wow. Cool.
But I don't know if you saw that live. She was saying that they don't allow. Now let me get this the right way around. You can film in the rooms, but you can't film in the hotel generally because so much chaos was being caused by people going in doing the filming.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I think you can film in your bedroom, but you can't film in the corridors or anything like that. Bigger channel spoiling it for everybody. Gandrama says I lost boyfriend January the 1st. Oh, sweetie, so I wasn't around for a while. Kind of look. Oh, I hope you're okay. Holy crap! Do you see that plane crash? Nope.
Oh, what plane crashed?
Yeah, so that just happened. Zach does them too once a month on Sunday midday. Okay. Keep an eye out for that. We'll pop the links in the Discord.
Hope it wasn't a commercial airliner.
Hang on. No, I haven't seen the news. Oh yeah, the room's only in the Stanley because of Baggins, the twins, and Salmon Cold. Pilot ejected. Pull the news up. Although if it's US, it probably hasn't hit our news yet. Yeah, we're here for you, sweetie. News. There we go. Hearts in the chat for Ganja Mama. Guys, I'll take this up to 3 hours. And plane crash. Washington DC.
Wow.
Yeah. It probably has hit on news if it's DC actually. Passenger plane in mid-air collision with Black Hawk. Helicopter in skies over DC. I think it's just happened.
Yeah.
Ooh. Airline passenger with the army helicopter. Thank you for hearts in the chat for Ganja Mama. Sky toe tapping. Good for you, Sky.
Is she practicing her toe tapping?
She's practicing her toe tapping. She said Tori's going to be so jealous.
Oh, there we go. Well, they don't need their feet anymore. They have the person in the background knocking on the walls, so.
Well, you know, it saves on the crown, doesn't it? You know, constantly tapping toes. He'll end up with bloody arthritis by the time he's 50. Love this community so much. You've all helped me through a lot. Really thankful of you all. You're welcome, Ganja.
Ganja.
Wisdom says, wow, explain that one. We were in a helicopter, didn't see the plane coming. No, the plane had just taken off because surely it would be quite low airspace that would happen. Right. Old man Jeff is all beat and has to call it a night. Cream pies and hot dog wishes to everyone. I swear Jeff worries about turning into a pumpkin at midnight. It's always about the same time he says that.
Hey, night, Jeff. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't forgotten about that slip and slide, dude.
No, none of us have, and he keeps resisting. Still brings it up every time he comes into chat. The plane coming into land. Must mean Tyler was going to show up. What's it? Why would Tyler be showing up? Because Jeff's going. Am I invisible? No, sweetie, I can see you.
Who's that?
You're fine, Alyssa.
Lisa.
I could break a hip on a slip and slide. I'm old. Honestly. Grow old disgracefully, Jeff. Get that slip and slide. Alyssa, see, everybody can see you, Alyssa. You're good.
Yeah, that's why you use baby oil first, dude. And go down in your chest. You'll be good to go.
Feel better about it, don't you?
Yeah, you have the mullet hair just flying in the wind. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, put the wig on, the baseball cap. You'd be good.
That was for the commercial, right? That was for the what was it? Gizzard oil, and oh yeah, mountain fucking cream or some shit.
Yeah, Phil would remember. There was some sort of mountain moisturizer or something. I can't keep up with Phil's brain sometimes. I heard baby oil.
I'm not looking at the screen. Let me guess, Steph.
Yeah. The trigger words. Ooh. Some certain things you can say, and some people will come back into chat when they're lurking, when they're lurky turkeys. Mike O says, "Baby oil taken." Baby old dude. That's Raven. Yeah, they were talking about. Actually, I know what we're talking about when your name came up, Raven. I think it was Jeff talking about phasmophobia. Just remembered. Because Raven's been going around asking everybody, "Do you play phasmophobia?" It's also partly Raven's fault. I'm thinking of gaming again. Oh, is John on his way out? Crow's eating, by the way. Scraping the plate.
Oh man, sorry.
No, I don't think it's funny.
I kept forgetting how this shit picks up everything. I couldn't wait. I hate this damn this baked chicken from the grocery store is just not doing it.
Oh.
It is not doing it.
It needs some flavour. Flavour. No calories and spices. Baby oil taken, that's what the feds... Okay, thanks, Wiz. We're going to end up with the P. Diddy comments now. No, I want to play Dead by Daylight. Oh. Who did I see? Wasn't it John Boy that was playing Dead by Daylight? I've seen somebody playing it recently. Crow's eating ASMR.
I got the microphone peeled all the way back from my head, too.
No, I can't hear you eating, sweetie.
Okay, go.
Thank you, Alyssa, you treasure. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Alyssa, you rock star, beautiful lady. Yeah. Thanks, Alyssa.
Daddy chill.
You are a legend. Daddy, sorry, say that. She'll love it, you just saying that, so.
Daddy chill. I can't. It's now fucked it all up. Sorry. Too much pressure.
Gotta say it naturally. Lovely directional mic. I need to play around with the directions on mine. Cynthia, sponsor Cynthia. Oh no, I hope I'm not picked up a bug taking the dog to a vet's being better than I was there. Yeah, you got to be careful going outside into the world because that's what I do with the flu again. Going to the hospital, typical. Daddy chill says. Oh, my voice went there. Alyssa, sorry guys. No, don't say that. Raven's in the chat.
She's the
Uh,
official clipper of the community.
she is. She is. If you're in the Discord, by the way, Phil set up a folder for Raven, so she started putting some of her clips in there. I think she's got a Beardo one in and a couple of Seg ones. Somebody else as well. I can't remember who it was. Oh, the Shape one she did. So sing us a song, Sarah. You don't hear me singing tonight. I can barely speak. What the hell? What the hell was even that? Thank you for finishing that off. What? Oh, at the bottom of the chat, I'm doing better now. Been crap tonight. Yeah, there's the Discord. She
see that
clips
everywhere now.
bangs. She does.
Not just the daddies. So everywhere I see on Instagram, you'll see people in the comments section saying like, what the hell's even that? You see that all the time now.
Trendsetter, you see. Phil and I were actually talking about me doing a video that with all of the bits from the live streams where we've come up with different jokes, etc., just to remind everybody where they started. They seem to have filtered right around the community.
That's hard though, because there's a lot of live streams.
Yeah.
Hours and hours and hours of footage that have to go through that.
So, yeah, no, I'd just do it by it when I sort of find them. Eventually, just say, look, copyright. Sarah Phil and Wiz. Who clipped Jimmy a while back? I don't know. Oh, people have been clipping, but Raven's just on it, instantly done.
But see, you can put that. If you go to your channel, there's a certain part of your channel where all the clips go, and I don't know how that works because I go to my channel, I'll see clips that people have clips of me on my channel. I don't know how they do that. Or
I don't know.
Does that mean people can see what people have clipped? I don't know. I don't know if you go to your channel thing, your YouTube studio, it'll show you where all your clips are.
Yeah, somebody did say that, but somebody else said that you could say it, but what you'd need is Phil on this to say, oh well, actually, if you go into your analytics, you'll know where it is. What Raven just said, I usually screen record when I'm doing videos, etc. Rather than clip screen record. I clip Crow singing "Happy Birthday" to me. Alyssa says yes, they can. Hang on. Sponge.
Oh, that's cool.
Just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
I mean, you're too shy to do that. That's cool.
They can if the settings are on and tagged. I don't know. I clipped Justin not singing "Happy Birthday" to me. Andrew tried. Actually, we sang "Happy Birthday" to you while Justin was in the chat to try and shame him. So hang on, I've got a cough again. Hang on. I'm back. So I just swipe and hit stream record. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really bothered about whether people clip or not. You know, people are gonna do it. Do it.
I still think we should do a live karaoke version of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, absolutely. We did one a couple of weeks ago, but it was shite. The only word we all came together on was Galileo. I think it was for a. I think it was for a super chat from Ghost Venus. So we sang Bohemian Rhapsody, but really, really badly.
No, you don't say.
No, I don't just mean badly. I mean really badly.
Yeah. See, we do it. Seg needs to be on all the high parts.
Seg still owes me Bohemian Rhapsody. I did tell him.
Yep, Seg got the high voice of the. Voice telling he's lying to me. He goes hi. No, man, it's good. No, it's really good. Oh, really?
Oh, I don't know why my coughing started. There you go. Yeah. Bit of a tell, really, isn't it? No.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Why you gonna hide, buddy?
Sky, don't put songs like that on my head. I don't need the earworm. Don't need a Cliff Richard earworm in my head.
I'm really that song by that Peter guy, the Tears for Fears cover, man. I've had that just on loop in my head. I actually tried to contact him too.
All right.
I'm just gonna get him on a live stream.
Lights up cigarette. Don't know why coughing craving for. No, I haven't had a cigarette for a bit. No, it's hope it's not the coffee. That would be devastating. I've run out of songs for the moment. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Sheila says, we love your sock puppet, Sky. We need to do a wrestling match with them. Debunk a death match. What's that?
Oh my god.
Oh. All right.
I'm just trying to get double quarter pounder off my mind. That's all I see right now.
Oh, don't. Please don't bring up McDonald's again. I haven't been to McDonald's since I gave the car. Oh.
It's weird because double quarter McDonald's. I've never put mayonnaise on McDonald's burgers. I have, but I don't like it. It's weird how McDonald's has a weird. I never put like mayonnaise on a double quarter pounder. It's just weird, you know? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, actually, I never really thought about it, but I do put mayonnaise on burgers, but I don't on McDonald's.
Yeah, but Burger King I will. Any other place I will totally get on there, but it's really weird. I don't on McDonald's.
It might be the combination they put on at McDonald's because it's like I don't like mustard, but I'm quite happy when they put it on McDonald's burgers.
Oh my god, I'm having withdrawals.
I don't know why I'm continuing talking about this. It's killing me.
Hold on. What about putting the fries on the burger routine?
Oh.
Putting the fries on there. Oh my god.
I really want a McDonald's now.
I remember my cousins taught me a trick when I was like really young. I'm probably 7 years old or 6. Dipping your fries in the shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just ever since then it's been a thing.
Yeah.
If the fucking machine's up, if the shake machine is actually up.
Oh, do you have that problem as well? Because that's always been a problem in the UK.
Yeah. Oh, worldwide. It's a worldwide fucking epidemic, dude.
And it's like, it's been long enough, and it's been years and years and years, and they still haven't got them working properly.
If I say like, if I get a medium vanilla shake, and they don't say the whole magical line of like our shake machine's down, I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
I'm always like super shocked.
It's like, so they say, yes, sir, and you think, yes? What do you mean, yes? You mean your shake machine's working? I was not prepared for that one. Burger King is flame grilled, tastes better with mayo. Yeah, actually, that probably is a point.
I like that theory. I like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Home with a Whopper, baby. I like all fast food restaurants. They're all special to me.
No discrimination here. I love chips on my sandwiches. Yep. Onion rings. Oh, I want onion rings now. I think I've got some onion rings in the freezer actually.
Do you? What time is it? My fucking fat ass. Sorry, 11:24. Fuck that.
Can't be 11:24. It's 2:55. Oh no, I'm looking at the time. How long we've been on? It's 4:25. Yeah. Oopsie. I love onion rings.
Sonic here though. They serve breakfast all day, so it's using my ass at 11:35 at night. Y'all want a breakfast burrito? You see him looking outside the window like, what asshole's ordering my fucking breakfast burrito at midnight?
Yeah. They probably wait. It's a bit like when the pizza place opens at Phil's. They're just waiting for the phone call. Alyssa's browsing DoorDash.
Dude, you know what? See, I don't know what time our Uber Eats cuts off here. I might have to test the limits tonight.
Hang on. Back when you could go to work high as fuck.
Hell yeah. What changed? Hold on. What changed?
Now I want some Burger King. Yeah.
The only thing about going to work high, man, which, I hadn't smoked weed in a long time, but it's how long you get there and it's like 8 o'clock, right? You get there, it's clocking in. You feel like it's been like 3 hours. You look back, it's been like 17 minutes. Yeah. It's like time has stood still. What the fuck? This day is going to last for fucking ever.
The problem that I used to have was it was a big giveaway with me because I would have eating stuff at like 8 o'clock in the morning that you normally would have for breakfast. I could eat. I will say to you, like, you don't have that for breakfast. You don't have that for breakfast. I'd eat anything. I would eat absolutely anything. So
I still look. When I was in high school, I got high every morning, and when I got to school, it was my first period was jazz band, and I'd get high as hell, go to school, and then go to the cafeteria real quick and get E3. E3 in the vending machine was chocolate donuts, the chocolate covered donuts. So I still remember E3 to this day, 30 years later. Good old E3, man. It'll live in my heart forever.
Oh, just that sugar rush when you're that hungry.
Oh shit, man. One time I was stoned driving to school, right? And when you drive in, there's like a cement block divider that divides the left and right sides of the entrance. And it's probably about like 6 inches off the ground or whatever it is. When I turned in off the main road, stoned as hell, I actually I didn't go in the right lane all the way. I had 2 tires in the left and 2 tires in the right. And I got stuck on the middle lane. The middle, the middle cement column. I got stuck on that column. And I thought I was gonna get busted too, because it was it was morning time, it was busy, and I'm like, now here my fucking ass is sitting basically on a cement block and couldn't go nowhere. The tires wouldn't catch traction. But I had a good friend though that had a big ass truck, and he pulled me off that thing. So without destroy my bumpers of course, but we laughed so fucking hard though, man. I was laughing so hard. Just the feeling of him dragging me, and like just all this scraping. My undercarriage.
I was gonna say that must have done some damage.
Yeah, it was not good.
There goes the chassis, the exhaust, the sump. When does McDonald's open for breakfast? See, that's the thing about me missing the car, because our McDonald's is actually 24 hours. That happened to me, Crow. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, our McDonald's is open. We used to go all the time. They know me there, you know.
I'll bet. Sausage and egg McMuffin and hash browns.
Oh my god.
Oil leak imminent. You got 70 Sockelgangers, Sky. My goodness.
Oh my
Keeping busy.
god. Holy crap.
Love McDonald's pancakes and sausage. Oh.
Hey, you ever had their what's their fucking pancake biscuit? What's it called? Guys,
I don't know. I don't think we have that.
It's the one that's like pancakes, but it's like they like use them as like buns for the oh my god.
I don't know. McGriddle says.
McGriddles, there you go. For the win. McGriddles. It's basically it's two basically pancake type buns on a sausage egg biscuit. And you can put dip it in pancake syrup.
Oh.
They are so good, man.
It's torture. I actually never had McDonald's breakfast Spanish, but do we have them? Oh damn! Wish you hadn't told me that. They serve them with golden syrup. That's all right.
Hey, if you guys ever go get if you guys are at McDonald's and you get chicken nuggets, try to get the honey. No, those nuggets dipped in their honey, just regular honey. That's how I grew up eating them. Shit is good as hell. But it's kind of like a forgotten thing, though. They used to do it all the time.
I might get corrected, but I don't think they do the honey here. But I know it's been months since I've been. Canadian syrup is the best. You can get maple syrup here, but they don't tend to use it much in restaurants. Honey got too expensive. Honey's depends what you're buying. We actually have a lot of local producers here. You pay a bit more for it, but it's delicious.
French toast or pancakes or waffles? That's the question. French toast, pancakes, or waffles? What's your go-to?
Well, I eat a lot of French toast, or eggy bread as I call it. I often make that myself.
Yeah, French toast is probably that's hard. The French toast or pancakes, but man, I love French toast. So
yeah, I mean, I love pancakes, but I do like French toast. And I'm, oh, fuck's sake! I'm gonna be in the kitchen.
Why do we do this to ourselves? Pure food porn torture, man. We're all drooling on our phones.
I know, and our team got Cynthia in chat talking about full menus she's cooking. Because that's usually what happens. Pancakes and French toast. Don't like waffles. I don't mind waffles, but it would be either pancakes or French toast for me.
Yeah, waffles are like, yeah, they're you know.
Yeah. You know, if I had to. Roll around in honey, okay. Don't think anybody said that, sweetie, but you know, you be you.
I'm telling you, nuggets and honey, it is amazing. It's a game changer.
Really?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Well,
yeah. You know I love pancake farts. There you go. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Jimmy. I'm with you on that. Everybody loves a pancake fart.
Pancakes with a lot of raspberry jam.
Jam. Hell yeah.
Raven's jamming. Jam is good on everything.
Waffle House here, and they put like the pancakes with like what do you call it? The little nuts in there. What is it called?
I don't know. Pecan?
Yeah, I think so. Pecan and the blueberry waffles. Holy shit!
Oh. Well, for somebody who hasn't had a proper appetite for 2 months, I am now fucking
See,
starving.
hang out with me, man. You'll fucking get there, dude.
Yeah. Mike says pecans.
Every time my family comes down, the joke is they leave fatter than they came.
Yeah. I've been actually saying that when I eventually get over there, I'm going to have to book 2 seats to fly back. All the stuff I said I'm going to try. Biscuits and gravy with black coffee. Oh, I've got the black coffee. I've got the biscuits and gravy.
Make me fat, bro. I'll trade you.
Sky must have a Sockelganger army by now. What did we say? House of Pancakes has great peanut pecan syrup.
Pecan syrup.
Sorry, is it pecan? Is it? That sounds
It's
fucking
buttery-
to me. Pecan.
Yeah, I didn't know. I want to say pecans. Pecans. I didn't know.
I love pecans.
We used to pick them like hell when we were kids, man. Had just bags of pecans.
Oh, I love
Yeah, I
them.
don't say pecans. I'm not a pecan. I guess in north. Is it north that says pecans?
I don't know. We see. Oh, well, I say pecan. Yeah, Spanish says UK say pecan, not pecan. See what Seg says. He's posh boy, right? See what Seg calls them.
Oh, it'd be opposite of whatever I say. So we already know that. It's gonna be dead ass opposite of what I say.
just to argue with you. Okay.
Oh, I saw it. I
don't
saw
like
that. Breakfast is served.
I don't like syrup on pancakes. It wasn't really a thing here. I do. I want jam. Say that to Beardo next time I play Phasmophobia with him. He bans me for saying it.
That day that spoon thing happened in Beardo's chat, I was crying, fucking laughing. I made a Beardo spoon song. Oh my god.
I don't know if you've seen the turkey clip that Raven did when he was in his turkey costume.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was great. Real quick, favorite ice cream. My go-to is mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, that's mine. That is mine. But if it's a local, we have some local ice cream producers who do different flavors, and they do an amazing rhubarb and ginger.
Rhubarb. I don't know what that. I don't know what rhubarb is. So.
But you're gonna say yuck anyway. Rhubarb.
Yeah,
What's that?
No, I don't do rhubarb. Sounds like something. It already sounds like something I won't like.
I love rhubarb. I know you probably wouldn't actually.
Is that a vegetable?
It's a fruit. Is it a fruit?
Oh,
It's a fruit.
Well, good. If someone got ice cream, vegetables and ice cream just don't mix.
Oh no! It's a fruit. It's a very bitter fruit, but put it with sugar. It's delicious.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, don't with brownies, man. Brownies and milk, dude.
Oh,
Holy crap.
rhubarb is awesome. Yeah, rhubarb pie. I think actually, if it was rhubarb pie or something, you'd like it.
Yeah, usually most
It's,
pies I
uh,
like,
it's-
so
Yeah. You know, it's because it's a sweet. It's we use it for puddings and stuff.
I can't do this anymore. I tap it out. I'll tap it out. Holy shit, man.
Crow hungry.
It's just
Uh.
holy shit. I'm being overwhelmed with hunger and all the tasty treats.
Right, we're over the
As
3
I
hours.
sit here with a
now.
fucking plate of chicken bones.
That didn't quite cut it for you. That's the problem.
You know what?
isn't it?
I do have in my pocket, I forgot it, a chocolate covered granola bar thingy.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go.
It's not in your pocket anymore, is it now?
No.
Rhubarb
150
crumble. I love
calories.
rhubarb crumble. Yeah, that's for the granola bar. How many calories will be all the stuff after because you're still hungry.
Oh, this is happening right now.
We are in the food portion of the chat, says Carl. Sit down, buckle up, and have fun. Rhubarb with cottage. What? Crow's sorted out his hunger for the next 5 minutes. I don't know why I'm sitting here hungry. I've got chocolate donuts right next.
Chocolate covered penis. You know what? If I had one of those, I'd totally would not slow me down for a second. I start at the bottom. Oh my god.
I left clicking end stream just that bit too late, didn't I? Blackberry crumble. I love blackberries. And every year I say I'm going to go out blackberry picking, and every year I don't do it. No, Sheila. Milk.
Oh man, that's so funny.
You've eaten that already, haven't you?
Speak from experience, I know exactly where to start. I know how to please my man.
Don't make me laugh, it makes me cough.
Yes, me and Steph be fighting over it.
Okay. No. Very nice of you to offer, Sheila, but no need.
There you
I've
go,
already
Sheila.
had
Do it.
pictures of you eating. She's already sent me a picture of her eating white chocolate pretzels, which I didn't like the look of, but it made me want pretzels. Yes, Mike tells it like it is.
Like some bigger thing. Oh my god. It's like that's how I like my burgers anyway.
Oh, making me cough
Holy
now.
shit. Oh fuck, man.
Blackberries are a weed hit. I love blackberries. I love them. No, we were talking about IKEA Swedish meatballs the other day. There goes the chat. Thanks, Crow. They completely descended into chaos now.
Oh my god.
Right, guys, before I get demonetized. I am going to wrap this up.
On that note,
On that note, so thank you, chat. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Crow. I think. I think I'm thanking Crow.
oh my god.
Jury's out on that one. And thank you for just on the note of Steph thinks her £75 dog just blew away. It's a bit windy,
Oh
sweetie.
shit.
So awkward ending time. Thank you, Sarah and Crow. Tonight was awesome, delicious. It was delicious night.
It was.
Delicious live stream. Okay.
Later, guys. Have a good night, guys. See you next time.